Alright, hello everyone, welcome back. We're doing day 23 of Persona 5. We're definitely going to be doing the Shadow Side boss fight today. Other than that, we're doing a Mementos run. I've got 2 requests of Mementos, one to continue Hifumi and probably one for the next layer of Mementos. Yeah. Beyond that, I don't know what's going to happen today. So, we will see. It's probably going to be a whole lot of story, and I'm very excited for it. Give me 1 second here to get some stuff situated and get chatting, and we will get going. Alright. Hello, chat. Hello. I hope everyone is doing well. Let us get cracking. I'm guessing one of these fights is at the end of area. Area boss. Alright. Area below us. So.
Analyzing the field.
Taba's Memento scan has identified everything on this floor. Cool. Makes my job easy. Just go and get the chest and get out.
Enemies. Don't worry though.
Oh yeah, it's flu season. What does that mean? On days marked by flu season, the shadows of Mementos will occasionally be in despair at the start of battle. Furthermore, some special negotiations are available only during flu season. Huh.
Less skills will work here. The enemy is weak, but
So
don't
we'll
relax
fire.
yet. How's this? That's all. You did great, Noir. Let's go.
Hey, there you go.
Good work, everyone.
All right.
And here's the chest.
That was easy, huh?
Pro skinning knife. If we could just get lucky with
Starting the search.
Focus.
haha, here we go, through here, first target.
Then. Oh.
So, is that the mother of the shogi player Hifumi?
She's using her like a pawn from what I hear.
That's her own daughter. What's wrong with her? I don't know much about shogi. but I do know she's a bad person. It's as you say, Lady Ann. Let's get her!
Unbelievable.
Hifumi is my daughter. I am Hifumi's mother. I gave birth to her. I raised her. My child should be devoted to serving me. Oh Lord, oh have mercy. I can finally be happy once Hifumi becomes a famous shogi player. You're terrible, mother. Huh. She thinks she rose in rank on her own skill. Most of those matches were fixed. I'm the one who's been building Hifumi's commercial value. If I didn't get rid of all of her rivals, she wouldn't be where she is now. Enlisted private investigators and even criminals to find their weaknesses and destroy them. Paid off anyone who might have complained or spoken out. Oh, and I even told stories to those weekly magazines. Heroines and tragedies go hand in hand. One more step and my vision for Hifumi will be realized. I'm so close to victory. I won't let anyone get in the way. Yo, fuck that. Fuck them. That's awful. I think this thing is weak to curse or fire. Or maybe just the slightest effort is all I need to finish you.
Persona. Shall we?
Take this. Let's go. Ravage them.
Hey! The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Persona!
You gotta hit them!
Oh, Panther.
Panther's on the ground. Are you okay? What? Panther's down. She needs treatment.
Persona! Go down.
This Seth is one heck of a hitter. Looks like I'm the one who's finished. Hey, level up. Levels up. Levels up. Heavy psychic damage. Turn snipe. That's pretty cool. I was always a loser. Even if it was just once, I wanted to taste success. Give me 1 second, chat. I need to adjust some things here on my end, for your sake. Okay. There we go. I was always a loser. Even if it was just once, I wanted to taste success. Jesus. So... She's so self-absorbed in success that she can't see her own daughter. I could never win on my own. I had to use a Fumi. I had to. What you're doing is wrong. Never meant to make Fumi unhappy. Never. But when she won that grade school competition, she started being called a genius girl, and I could never get that out of my head. It turned out to be such a horrible mother. I'm sorry, Hifumi. I'm sorry. We got the treasure. Alright.
Hey!
Back to the entrance of Mementos, and... I'm assuming the assassin is
Oh.
here.
So that's Kiritani's shadow, eh? I get chills just looking at him.
Is my controller gonna do this all? Oh no. So chat, I don't know if you're in the Discord or not, but recently we've been having some issues getting my controller to connect to my computer. Aha, okay, here we go. He's an ex-mercenary who is now a professional assassin. He's no ordinary person.
Yes.
If even the police can't handle him, then it's up to us to take care of him. Let's approach him with caution.
You're right, Mona. You're here. I bet that idiot from earlier put in a request to you. Sorry, but I don't plan on going away. You kids playing hero should go home to your mommies. We can't just let someone dangerous like you go around killing people. You guys are more dangerous from my point of view. Look, as a mercenary, I've seen a lot of torture. Torture is all about killing the heart and soul. You've been destroying the parts you don't like in people's character. To me, that's evil.
What?
Evil? Don't be ridiculous. We're doing our best to do what's right.
It's my policy to only kill on the job, and I'll destroy you if you're gonna get in my way.
He's coming!
Don't worry, I'll finish you off, and after that, I'm gonna kill off daytime me too.
Persona! Behold! You're choking! Panther's on the ground! Are you okay? Panther's
Persona!
confused right now! Calm down!
Zakanta! Alright.
Now I'm pissed.
She's confused. Oh no.
This'll do.
She healed herself. Hers confused.
Persona! Ravage them!
Ooh, Joker! Looking
Okay, that just did 2,000 damage.
Do it!
Alright, Ryuji, you and me, come on.
cool. Beat him up!
Let's go.
Get it together!
Oh, that's a big help.
She threw away 487 yen. I'm pretty sure that's the last of my yen. There we go. Okay. That wasn't bad.
I leveled up.
Level up on Joker. Wait, listen to what I gotta say. The people I kill are criminals. They escape the law. Just like you Phantom Thieves, I'm working to get rid of evil in this world. So let me go. I won't let you go.
Sorry, but we're not the same. The Phantom Thieves would never murder people.
No? Help me. I don't want to disappear.
Don't be ridiculous.
How can you say that after you murdered so many people? You better accept that you're lost already. Prepare yourself.
Fine. Do what you want. Remember though, evil that ought to be erased will just keep popping up after I'm gone.
We'll destroy evil in a way that's different from yours. You can disappear without worry.
High counter. Oh! Cool. Through the door.
Oh, it's open.
We can now expand the range of exploration. Let's get going. Oh yeah, looks like we made it some kind of new area.
Wow, this place is a lot bigger than what I had heard. I I expect the shadows here will be strong, too. Be careful.
I can feel it. I have something.
Anything that reflects physical, specifically gun, is going to cause a problem. Because I could easily kill myself. I could easily kill myself on accident with one-shot kill if I don't remember what exactly is reflective or not.
It's somewhere.
So we gotta be very careful.
Enemies. This enemy is beneath us. It should be easy if we stay focused. Persona! This is a part of me! It's still alive!
Persona! Isis! Dakini! You're mine.
I can assist anytime!
The assist.
Alright, moving in! Is that a rare one? Don't let it get away!
Oh, cool.
Her skills are ineffective. Stay focused. Persona! Her skills are ineffective. Stay focused. Allow me!
Persona! Ravage them!
Ooh, Joker, you're looking cool! Beat him up!
This set with critical stuff on it is just hilarious. It just does so much
That
damage.
easy, huh?
I can see it. I can see it. It's somewhere.
Oh!
I really need to go and kill Anubis and some other stuff and try and get a whole bunch of that liquid mercury so I can make the eternal lock there.
Focus. I can see it. I can see it. Focus. I can see it. It's somewhere.
Hey, is school fun?
Well,
I can see
you're
it.
getting better, I guess.
Focus. I have something.
Run at it's weak to nuclear moves. Let's end this quickly. Touch them, Melody!
Yay, she one-shot it.
Is that a rare one? Don't let it get away! Come! This is a part of me! It's still alive!
Persona! Go down!
This uses so much HP.
Ooh, Joker, you're looking cool!
Stay there.
It's fine. Mona's here to heal me up. So that I can just keep one-shot killing everything.
Okay.
Speaking of, though, I do need to make sure that I am knocking shadows over and making sure I take their money because I have been running out of money a lot, and
How many floors does this place go? Even I don't know that. The only thing I can say is the sheer scale of this place is astronomical.
well, yeah, but come on, we already knew that.
Oh, Mona, you're always trying to act cool in front of Noir. That's not true. I just wanted to make sure she knew.
It's somewhere.
Well, there's a simp lord. Mothman, I didn't have that one before. Whoa.
It's somewhere. I can feel it.
It's difficult to balance
Somewhere.
school life with thief life.
I can feel it. I can feel it. I have something. It's somewhere.
I just heard a growl.
My bad. Need a snack.
I'll read it.
I have something. I have something. I can feel it.
Was that a rare one? Don't let it get away!
Oh,
Noir.
shoot, there you go. There you go, Haru. Get that critical.
Good choice.
We like it when Haru gets criticals.
So much for them.
We also like when we find a bunch of
That was a little too easy.
treasure demons, because then we get a lot of money.
One end the opponent's weak. Gunshots won't work. So try something else. Her skills are ineffective. Stay focused. It's still alive!
Yeah, make sure we don't use Seth here. Or that. Ungrab my... Uh-oh.
You're mine.
Skills pretty good. Persona! Go! Yeah, Panther! You got them all!
There you go, Panther.
Just like I thought.
All right.
Done? Let's go then.
I can feel it.
I'm really starting to enjoy having on my team. Honestly, Yusuke's katana that gives him +5 strength is ridiculous.
I have something. Focus.
I wish there was an art supply shop near me with a better selection.
You know, there's this thing called online shopping.
I can see it. Focus.
Surprise attack successful. Now this is a part of me. Someone finish it off. Persona.
Persona! Persona!
I'm glad we won. Just like I thought.
Probably need to move the SP
Okay.
adhesive and whatnot around, but it's alright.
Shadow defeated!
I can see it.
This is probably a rest area, right? Yeah. There we go, that makes sense.
Alright.
Aru needs it for sure. On already has it on. Not really. I think Ryuji's fine. 'Cause Ryuji just doesn't use SP like the others.
Focus. It's somewhere. Focus. I have something.
This is all of the stuff for Kimura's palace.
I have something.
So, you know. Oh, cool.
Great enemies. They're weak, but don't let your guard down. Keep it coming, Noir. It's your turn.
I got
yes.
this!
Do it again, Skull. Next Dodger, get out. Get him. Shot down. He's rocking it. Resist.
Alright, money.
That punk. One enemy remaining. Just a little more. Take that. Ow.
Persona!
Oh, yeah. It's fire and weak to physical.
Got this.
And it's got the physical wall up. Oops.
Okay, let's move on.
I didn't realize it reflected fire.
Okay. I have
Done?
something.
Let's go
Focus.
then.
I can see it.
Three enemies. They're weak, but don't let weak to nuclear move. Persona. Let's end this quickly. Tough, young Melody. You weren't crushed it. Keep that up. If you
I
have
got
that yet.
this! Persona!
Do it again, Skull.
Get him!
Stop until
The
then.
Town Pass makes this funny.
Okay.
I don't know who I'm gonna have in the
I don't
fight
stand a
against
chance. Bored
Sai.
now. Go find a strong enemy.
Focus.
Joker, and then I think Makoto. Joker, Makoto,
I have something.
Yusuke.
Run, enemy. Her skills are ineffective. Stay focused. Persona! Amazing, Panther!
Serves you right.
Give me a break. Here. Bye.
There we go. There we got some money.
Catch your breath. Just like I thought.
Makoto, Joker, Yusuke.
Okay. It's somewhere. I can see it.
And either On or Ryuji. Or On or Haru, I'm not sure. Probably On. Oh, hey, we're at the halfway point. Thank you for Java.
Feel it. Focus.
Three enemies. They're weak, but don't let your guard down. Persona! Touch them, Milady! More crushed it! Keep that up! It's time! On to the next!
Let's go.
Kyoji, go down.
Whoa! You did that with style! Persona! Eat this!
That should kill still.
Kumar dodged the enemy's attack!
Persona! Eat this.
There you go.
We're done here. Let's go. Okay, let's move on.
All right.
Wait a minute.
Focus.
Ryuji has so much health. Holy crap.
I can feel it. I can see it.
Three enemies. It's clearly inferior. Win with wind attacks.
Persona! Isis! There.
Knocked him right off his feet. Nice, Joker.
Up to you.
Now push. The baton powered you up. Melody. That's all of them. You did great, Noir. Let's go.
I love when things are weak to gun. Also, I could have done a lot of damage to that thing with Seth.
Okay.
That would have been funny.
It's somewhere.
Loot the noobs and let's go.
There's 14 floors here, allegedly, if Futaba was correct.
I can see it. Focus. I have something.
pain.
Persona! Eat this!
This is a part of me! More punishment! Keep that up!
Oh, and then this thing just despairs until it dies. Is that how that works?
Last one! Get him!
Huh.
Is that a rare one? Don't let it get away! Get ready!
Persona! Tough! Persona! You're mine.
Ooh, Joker! You're looking cool!
Let's go.
This Seth has a ridiculous crit chance, and it makes this hilariously fun. Also getting a good amount of money.
All right. We cleaned up. Let's keep going. Focus. I have something. I have something.
Where's the way down? There we go. Area 9 rest.
Okay.
Cool, alright. Take inventory, Mona, you know what time it is.
Better be right now. You're getting close to the end, no doubt about it. We just gotta keep going a little longer.
If this thing can see us, I'm gonna be sad.
It looks
Really?
like
Didn't even give me a chance to try and ambush it.
enemies! No psychokinesis! Attack with something else!
It's nuclear.
Something
The
else.
opponent's weak.
Persona!
That won't work, so try something else.
Dakini! You're mine.
You are crushed it! Keep that up! Eyes up, Panther! No! What are you doing? Here we
Wow,
go.
that was...
Speed up!
Oh, now we get accuracy up.
Let's catch your breath.
There we go.
Okay, let's move on.
Okay. I can see
They
it.
were nothing.
I have something.
Oh!
Focus. It's somewhere. Focus. Come on, can't you pick up the pace? Let's blast through here.
Sounds cool. Yeah, let's blast through.
Come on, Mona. Go faster.
See it.
I know you're just a cat, but go faster. boy Mishima. Get me more targets.
I have something. Focus.
There we go. The flu brings despair.
Don't worry, fire's not gonna work. Persona! Aggravating. Melody! Lord him! Keep it coming, Noir! Noir crushed it! Keep that up! One enemy remaining! Just a little more!
There!
Ooh, Joker! You're looking cool!
Do it!
Beat him up!
You can tell we're starting to get to the end because it's the same shadows that were appearing at the end of Okamura's palace. I still need to find...
I handled that easily.
See it. I can feel it. I can feel it. Focus. I can feel it.
Still need to probably go back and hunt down Anubis.
Somewhere with the wind. Are these?
You need to go back and hunt down Anubis from like the
Is
end
that a
of
rare one? Don't let it get away! Persona!
where Futaba's palace was.
I wasn't strong enough. Get ready! Damn!
Not bad. It's time. There.
Ooh, Joker! You're looking
Serves
cool!
you right. Let's go.
The
They're done for!
ridiculous crit chance on this stuff is hilarious. I love it so much. It really taught me the joys of
Okay.
Persona Fusion and looking through everything that you can make. And
Sleepy with nothing to do.
It's somewhere.
you know, all the fun stuff. But,
I can see it.
man, it's kind of good. It's kind of really good. It's kind of scary good.
It's somewhere.
Shopping is always so fun. It's a great stress reliever. Combat.
Area 12.
I'm getting a different reading from the next area. I think that's the finish line. Finally, I'm tired of running. Just imagine what it's like for me.
Really? You're not even gonna look away for long enough for me to...
Enemies! Don't worry though, they're no big deal.
That's not right. Who's next? It's time. Check it out. Ravage now.
Knock them right off their feet! Come, Joker!
There.
I meant to hit all of them. Oops.
Joker took one out! Don't move!
Of course. I suppose that's it.
Damn it.
That punk!
Now!
One enemy remaining! Psychokinetic moves should help here. You won't be. Let's do this!
Shoot,
Fire's
can
not gonna work.
Panthers?
Aggravating for such a... Amazing, Panther! Stand still! Let's finish this!
There we go.
All out attack! Beautiful rose has thorns!
Mementos is always so nice because now we have money.
I can see it.
We haven't even sold the treasure.
It's somewhere.
I'm definitely going back and hunting Anubis though,
Oh!
because I really need to make the Eternal Lockpick. because the Eternal Lockpick is really good.
I can feel it. You can see it.
I don't
I can
make
feel it.
normal Lockpick.
Now's our chance. Beat him up. Persona! How's this? It didn't work. No
Oh,
psychokinesis.
these are...
Attack with something else. Go! It's weak to nuclear moves. Let's end this quickly. One enemy gone. Do it again, Skull. Ice attacks are out. They're weak, but don't let your guard down.
Ravage them!
Nice. Joker took one out.
Persona! You're mine.
Oh yeah, those things block gun. We'll just let it despair away.
Just a little more. Let's catch your breath.
I feel like this could be used against Reaper.
Just like I thought.
That would be funny. I don't know if it works or not, and I'm not willing to die testing. So...
I have something. I have something. It's somewhere.
Should be the finish line. Hey, there we go.
There it is, that wall again.
Let's check it out. It's probably locked. Doesn't look like it's gonna be.
Oh, good again. Does this mean we are still people who don't... There are people who don't accept us? Don't worry, as long as we stay active, it will open eventually. We'll just have to be patient until that actually happens.
Shoot, I forget which one is Futaba's.
I think it's this one.
I think this one is Futaba's. We'll figure it out pretty quick. No.
One enemy, and it's clean. The psychokinetic moves should help here.
Persona!
It won't be a problem.
Check it out! Go down!
Woo, Joker! You're looking cool! Beat him up!
That is not Futaba's.
All right.
They were too weak to bother with.
We need to kill Anubis a billion times.
Starting the search.
Hey, Futaba leveled up.
Okay.
That was easy. Oh,
It's somewhere.
Oh, it's locked.
3 enemies. They're weak, but don't let your guard down. If you would, on to the next.
Yeah, keep smiling, buddy.
Her skills are ineffective. Stay focused.
It's
This
time.
is your chance.
No.
Hit him where it hurts. Joker, you missed. Persona. Ha! Panther. 2 enemies defeated. Shadows annihilated. We're still got this. So,
I need liquid mercury.
just like I thought.
Hey, there we go. How many more do I need? That should be it. It is 10, yes. Thank you, chat. Back to the entrance. Tonight we will be crafting the Eternal Lockpick. Also, while I'm here, I'm just gonna... SP adhesive... on... Yusuke... I have one on. On has one. Yusuke has one. I need to give Makoto Haru's.
Joker.
What is the matter? It looks like... I understand. I should write something.
Okay, that is mementos done and party set up for the Sai fight. I don't believe I need to do any fusion for personas, and I don't need to worry about any level anymore because I can just fuse to the higher levels.
Ah, you're back.
Hey,
1 sec.
did you change your mind?
Oh, I can't see what I need.
Hey. What?
Call Kawakami.
Here.
Thank you, Kawakami. That perk is amazing. Sojiro's not ready. Alcoholic Lady is. Hifumi is ready. Then to Hifumi we shall go.
Oh,
Why-kun. The thing is, something unexpected happened. Can we talk?
thank you
Please
very
sit down
much.
so we can talk.
Actually,
Well, my mother finally talked to me. She told me that most of my matches thus far have been fixed in my favor. She also admitted that she was the one who sold that story to the weekly magazine. I had no idea. I feel so ashamed. However, thinking back, I do recall some of my opponents making poor moves at odd times. I always wanted people to recognize my shogi skills, but I suppose I never had any.
I became too conceited as a result of all those fake victories. Why did my mother confess all of a sudden? It's as if she had a change of heart.
Oh,
Change of heart? The Phantom Thieves. That can't be. Perhaps they eavesdropped on our conversation. Maybe. Huh. If that is the case, then I must applaud them. Well done, Phantom Thieves. But I simply can't believe it. I've decided. I'm not gonna lose. What are you talking about? Oh, your match? Oh, sorry, I was referring to the exhibition match. Going through with it as planned. However, before that, I'm gonna confess everything. I know, I've received a lot of criticism, but I must ensure the truth is known. This next match will showcase my true talents. I don't know how it's gonna go, but I hope you'll watch. As your teacher, I promise to put up a good fight, so I don't embarrass myself.
Alright.
Star rank 8.
I would be lying if I told you that I'm not scared. My kingdom is a house of cards. I'm not sure if I can withstand a true battle. However, I intend to fight with dignity to the very end, as a queen should. There's a new move I'd like to test out for the
I look
exhibition.
forward to it.
Will you stay for another game? Please come at me with all you have.
I'll start.
That is, if you can get past the valiant knights who guard the Togo kingdom.
Alright.
Until next time.
I see, so there's still room for improvement. I'd like to do this again sometime.
Yo.
What's up? Hey, been waiting for you because you know what I'm getting at, right?
We send the calling card on the 18th and carry out the plan the next day. You're ready, aren't you?
I've been ready, Ryuji. I'm antsy. I guess I didn't even have to ask. You're reliable, but don't forget one thing. Let's have no regrets. This is our do or die situation. We don't have the option to fail. Heck yeah! It's do time.
Oh, yes.
There have been many reruns of historical dramas recently, have there? I wonder if the Phantom Thieves had a hand in that. Many of those shows have noble thieves and shady people. Given current trends, it may be seen as an incentive. Nezumi Kozo was one of the gentleman thieves in the Edo period. According to one theory, he stole from over 1 billion yen, making him the most wanted man of the area. Now then, why not kill him?
Do you know the answer?
When he was executed, something was done to his appearance. Do you know what it was? They put makeup on him? That's what I thought.
Very good.
Exactly. He was to be paraded through the city, then be decapitated and have his head put on display. They put light makeup and lipstick on him to make him, and made him wear a beautiful kimono. The parading around the town of a well-known criminal was a sort of performance back in the day. The citizens would have been satisfied if he had looked shabby.
Wow, he got that right. Is he really a delinquent? He may be serious about studying. Wow, you must be really smart, Mona.
I maxed my knowledge. Next time exams come around, I'm gonna beat Makoto.
I wonder what will happen if those Phantom Thieves get arrested. These days, it won't just be their heads that will be put on display. People are having fun thinking about that, huh? I can't take this.
I can't take it either, Mona.
Hey,
There's 3 days left till we send the calling card. Make sure you're ready.
Haru, rank up. Alright. To the rooftop with the adorable floofball we go. Oh, the veggies are ready.
Just need to wait until the day of the announcement. You need something?
Here for the veggies.
Makes me happy. Those ones have done enough growing, so we can harvest them now. Here we go. Growing so well. They're all so healthy. Treat them with care and respect, okay?
2 sun tomatoes. I forget what those do exactly. $100 SP to all allies, 20 SP to all allies, 5 SP to all allies, a whole bunch of SP to all allies. What time is this gonna be done? 11:21.
Came to see you, Haru. Why, thank you. Thinking of going to find some books to help me study coffee. Do you mind coming with me?
Thank you.
Thank you. How about Jimbocho? Would be the perfect place to look. Well, let's start going. I see. So there are 8 different ways to roast coffee beans. Apparently the light roast is most acidic. It says here that the type of roast you want should differ depending on how you want to drink your coffee.
Can you make some coffee for me, Haru?
I'd rather not. I don't think I could ever hope to match the intense depth of Sakura-san's coffee.
To be honest,
You know, Okumura Foods didn't start out as a burger chain. Originally, it was nothing more than a small cafe run by my grandfather. That particular shop closed before I was old enough to appreciate the finer intricacies of coffee. But that's where the real origin of our family business lies.
That's a surprise. That's interesting.
Yes, after all, everyone knows the company is for its burgers. At any rate, after my grandfather passed, the company shut the cafe down due to its steady loss of revenue. He never cared about turning a profit, though. His only goal was to make people happy. He built a strong community around the cafe. He'd even give out free meals to those who couldn't afford it. And then the day it closed, people lined up for blocks to give flowers. They really loved that place.
but
I wonder how many people would line up for Big Bang Burger if it suddenly went out of business. I know we need to do well to keep our employees paid, but I can't help but think we've lost something important. I mean, Takakura-san seems to only be focused on profits. At this rate, we'll never lose our black image.
That would be bad.
yes.
Yeah, I have to figure out a way I can turn things around. I think what I really need to get stronger. I mean, I can act tough in front of my employees, but you know how weak I am inside.
And
I have a plan, though. Before I can really determine who I trust, I first need to know what it means to have others trust in me. So I'm going to get stronger, strong enough for you and the others to rely on me.
Firm resolve from Haru. Rank 6.
All right.
But how am I supposed to gain the trust of my employees? I'm not great at public speaking. Even just giving my opinion makes me a little nervous.
Haru? Oh no, it's this guy.
Sugamura-san, what are you doing here?
I was just heading home from a business engagement when I saw your family from my car. When I saw you from my car window. Huh. Do I know you from somewhere? You're one of those brats from before.
This is a friend from school. He's been helping me look for some books today. Anyway, we should probably be getting back to our shopping. Please excuse us.
Hold on, Haru. You think you can go on a date with another man and leave your fiancé in the dust?
You were...
Oh shit.
You are not my fiance. I already said I'm not gonna marry you.
Oh yeah. What about that contract I made with your father?
Father is no longer here. Besides, marriage is something you go into with with your own free will. A contract can never hold the same weight. Are you sure about that? Think about the reparations clause. If you back out of the deal now, you will lose everything you own. Kumara Foods, your estate. Even so, What about your employees? Are you really willing to put their jobs on the line for the sake of your selfishness? Besides, this marriage is exactly what Kumara Foods needs right now. My father would have no trouble managing your shares or sweeping away your company's tarnished image. That reminds me. Did Takakura-san tell you about the wedding hall? He got us the Phoenix Wing at the Wilton.
Huh?
What? He made a provisional reservation for 10 days this coming spring. After all, the sooner the better. Wait a minute. We'll have to look into our guest schedules as well. There'll be over 300 of them, you know. Takakura-san can handle Kumara Foods in the meantime. Why don't you stop by the gym or something, Haru? I mean, if you have time to mess around with this punk, you damn well have time to get a little thinner. Whoa! Buddy, I'm gonna punch you in the fucking face. I'm out of here. I'm sorry about that. You don't need to apologize. That guy's horrible. You're not wrong about that. He's everything. Fame, intelligence, manners. The only thing he needs now is a wife he can control. I guess I'm the perfect target. He's gonna get Kumara Foods as well as my entire inheritance, and I'm totally powerless against him. Be strong, Haru. You're right. I can't afford to drag myself down with such negativity. Thank you. Anyway, I hope I can share it with you again sometime. For today, though, I'm rather tired. Would it be okay if we parted here?
Goodbye.
Well, goodbye. I feel so bad for Haru.
Ah, you're back.
I need to check my plants and check shady commodities.
Nice.
It's healthy for now. Good news, Mr. Wynot. Why, you've already spent over 10,000 yen. You're right. Your member rank is now black. Now you can purchase all of our black tier products. Your order will arrive soon. I understand your excitement. Please ask for your patience. Oh. What is being a black member? Ah. Even the Shady Commodities website's kind of a bop. Kawakami.
Okay. Hi.
Hang out with Sojiro.
Got time right now? All right then.
We're gonna help out the chief. Sojiro's guidance is extremely precise. I did just as he told me. I feel like my bond with Sojiro will grow stronger soon. And then Kawakami.
Hi.
Thank you for waiting. Alright, I'll see you later.
See you at school tomorrow, Kawakami. Oh, we're down to 5%. Nice.
Hi.
Alright, everyone, quiet down. I'm changing my lesson for today. Instead of regular class, we'll be reviewing last week's materials. I suggest you listen carefully. Don't think you can slack off, okay? I absolutely won't allow it. No slacking off. Kawakami's graciously
What do
giving
you
us this
wanna
free
do?
time.
We're gonna read.
Wow.
The chance encounter with the great old ones was truly horrifying.
It's a very detailed story about a fantasy world.
Oh.
So you finished reading Cry of Cthulhu. The Grimoire Necronomicon. I wonder if its author also wielded great power. The world in that is so frightening, though. You must have had a lot of courage to read it.
All right.
You got it.
You need to thank Kawakami.
Hey.
Hang out with On. Shibuya Assassin. Hey, apparently the assassin completely disappeared from down in the Shibuya underground. Some idiot who doesn't care about his life and asking the homeless guy down there during the day. Though, I will say it's strange that he said he disappeared and not that he quit. It is weird. I guess that he had multiple personalities. Though that may be a little bit of a far-fetched idea. Anyway, the Phantom Thieves claim victory over the evil assassin. I'm sure even more people will have their eyes on you now. Counting on you,
Yeah.
too.
Guess Mementos is kind of the same way, though.
Hey, did you hear? What would you like?
Hey, On.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay.
The buffet we went to before. I need to make sure I don't eat too much, okay?
Let's
go.
get going.
Hang out with On.
This looks so amazing. These places had so much on their menu. It's hard not to overeat. Oh, how about this? Operation Eat a Bit of Everything.
Sounds like a good plan, On.
Right? It's quality over quantity. Honestly, it was crazy how much my stomach expanded last time. But I've reflected on my own actions, and I won't make the same mistakes again. But because... Can you keep an eye on me? I think as long as you do, my resolve won't crumble.
Yes.
Well then, let's get eating. The order you eat things seems important. Start with the stuff that digests quickly.
Seriously?
Hey, gave me this present for being the millionth customer. I don't know if this place is expensive. The maids that give out stuff like this. I feel like I just eat from it non-stop. I keep it at my house. Can you take it?
Chocolate fountain. Awesome.
Thanks.
We love that. Are they still searching for the Phantom Thieves? This isn't even news anymore. I don't care about politics. Just arrest the Phantom Thieves already. You can't entrust those incompetent politicians to do anything. Oh, this game.
Ah, you're back.
Hifumi. Gotta go and hang out with her. Is Chaya here?
I'm sorry. What shall we do?
Please get Hifumi to the point where...
Here we go.
Please get Hifumi to the point where I can rank her up today.
What do you think? I'll ask you again some other time.
Nope. Alright. It's okay.
Hey! Yep.
Make sure you close up.
Hi!
Get Kawakami to make coffee. And then I'm gonna go make the lockpick.
What's up?
I want to check shady commodities first. Oh, wow. Okay, so it won't let me see until...
Okay. What are your thoughts?
I got the eternal lockpick.
Yeah.
Well then. Hi!
Alright. Today and then tomorrow we send the calling card. I need to get a book.
Today we're going over.
Now then, please open your textbooks. Today we're learning about trigonometric fundamentals, sine, cosine, and tangent. This is what a lot of people aren't able to keep up. Why would you panic from seeing a graph? I just don't get it. A complicated formula gets condensed down to a single line. Isn't it simple and elegant? All of them have distinctive shapes that stimulate the imagination. Now then, why not, son? Take a look at these graphs.
Give me an answer.
Which of these is called a cotyleroid after its resemblance to a snail? A. Wait, B. Oh, wait, yeah, no, that's a spiral. Oops, that's a logarithmic spiral.
Precisely.
Those are all graphed in, the polar plane. That's correct. Suppose it's really the snail shell that resembles. Likewise, D is called the Devil's Curve because it looks like a Chinese yo-yo called a Diablo. It's not directly related to devils in any way.
Nice going!
We're smart. We're smart, chat. We're real smart. Some people may think of math as an enemy like a devil, but there's research that suggests that people who excel at math have higher incomes. If you're shooting for a high salary, sometimes you need to be willing to fight demons. Honestly, I feel like fighting demons would be easier than trying to understand graphs like that. Sometimes I do too, Mona. Sometimes I do too.
Hey,
There's 1 day left till you send the calling card. Make sure you're ready, okay?
Hey, rank up with Futaba!
Yo,
Just gotta wait for a scheduled day now. You have some time? Let me get correct on that promise list I made.
alright.
Let's start from our battle plan. Step into my office because...
Is your office my room?
Alright.
Okie dokie. Let's get started on this promise list. First one is go somewhere with lots of people. Oh, I've got the perfect place. Akibara Wars. Revenge of Futaba.
You're going to Akihabara? Be careful out there. Go Futaba!
Hey, hey.
Hey, did you see that tablet earlier? Whoever drew that picture was a real pro. Not as good as Inari though. He's got a particular pervy view on art. Whoa, what's going on? There's a super limited sale of the PC section? 3 terabytes for only 500 yen? What a steal. It's gonna sell out in seconds. Futaba, how do you get lost? Mayday, mayday. I'm trapped in the home appliance kingdom. The 3 terabyte war rages on outside. There are just so many people. Ugh, I don't know if I can last much longer. Ah! There you are. I was about to come find you.
Thanks.
Oh, thanks. I didn't think I was gonna see you until the end of time. But then I thought about you while you were wandering around the store. Bam! Wild because of you. It's good to see you again. So you're relieved? What an incredible coincidence. Me too. Huh? What a tick. I just finished a promise. Go somewhere with lots of people.
Oh.
Well, am I awesome or what? It's all because of the 3 terabyte war, though. Oh, because you brought me here. I, Futaba Sakura, hereby thank thee. Aw.
All right.
Such a weird, quirky...
I don't know, though. I panicked hard when I was soloing that dungeon. I think not being with you is kind of scary.
Alright.
Alright then. I'm gonna add another goal to my list. Be okay without you around. It might be a long quest line, but I'll finish it someday. Phew, I'm tired.
Okay,
Come
going
on,
home.
let's go home.
Futaba is weird and quirky, and we love her.
Well then.
Tomorrow's the day. So you send that calling card, there's no turning back. Make sure you finish preparations tonight.
What should I do?
Need to go, where's Hifumi? There's Hifumi.
Here we go.
Hopefully this gets Hifumi ready for a rank
What
up.
do you think?
All right then.
Thanks. Futaba's coming to you today too. I get the curry ready. I'm leaving the coffee to you. I got this, old man.
Phew, I'm wicked full.
How's the curry, Futaba?
delicious. I'm gonna be dreaming about that stuff tonight.
Did it taste the same as you remember it?
Yep. I feel like a dummy for not waiting to eat it back when I was depressed about Mom.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah, first episode of this brand new anime I want to watch airing tonight. I'm out of here.
Eyes in front when you walk, okay? No spacing out. You ran headfirst into a pole last time you went for a walk.
Well, you stubbed your toe on the dresser the other day. Ah, crap, it's gonna start making like a leaf and... screw it. Bye.
She thought it was delicious. What about you? I think I'm addicted. It's good curry. Really? Guess you have pretty good taste if you can understand how incredible that curry is. Now then, there's something I should probably tell you. Here, take a seat. Pour you some coffee.
Yeah.
Remember I had said the recipe for this curry was developed by a scientific genius? Well, you might have realized by now, but that genius was Futaba's mother, Wakaba. In other words, that curry is one of the last remaining connections to Futaba that Futaba has to her mom. When I first met Wakaba back when I was doing work for the government, she was real trouble, let me tell you. Logic prevailed over emotion for her, and she had an intricate knowledge of the human mind. I thought my pickup lines were the best in town, but not a single one worked on her. So that's why you're a bachelor. She wasn't normal, was she? You could probably get a good idea from just looking at Futaba. Wakaba was just like the adult version of that. It was almost impossible to keep up with her. Men are idiots, though. We spend all our time chasing after things we can't get. Wakaba rejected me time and time again. There was one instance I managed to surprise her. And that was when I gave her a plate of my homemade curry. The very next day, she came asking all about the ingredients and what goes into the cooking process. Then, just a few days later, she handed me a scientifically enhanced version of my recipe. It was incredible. She had used my curry as the basis, but it was miles better than anything I made. Curry was Wakaba's specialty from then on. Naturally, Futaba grew to love it in no time as well. Then, after Wakaba's accident, Futaba stopped eating it entirely. The flavor would make her remember the pain. I heard even smells can bring back memories too, but that curry was the one point of connection I had with Futaba. That's why I took her in. I vowed to keep this recipe alive until she could eat it again. So much history in just one plate of curry. Well, it wouldn't have such a rich flavor without the rich backstory. The whole idea of pairing the curry with a nice brew is thanks to Wakaba's refinement too. Despite how introverted she seemed, she was extraordinarily perceptive of people around her. I even told her about my love of coffee. She figured it out just from looking at me. It's when I realized she was totally out of my league. Not like I stood a chance of being with that. To begin with, though, she already had Futaba by then, after all. This might seem like an old curry to most people, but there's tons of emotions crammed inside, so, make sure you keep the traditions going. I got you, Sojiro.
Alright.
Oh, I didn't have a persona. Dang it. Alright, that's enough of this for tonight. Things are getting downright sappy in here. Futaba's waiting for me at home, too, so I should probably be heading back.
Rest is on you.
Make sure you clean up before you go to bed.
Pay attention.
Quiet over there. Jeez, you look like a bunch of dead fish. What was it? Your phone? Video games? You know you were up late. I always wake up at sunrise. On the other hand, kids these days. Hey, why not? Are you awake? Look at this map.
Why don't you try?
At which of these locations can you see the sunrise the earliest? Summit of Mount Fuji!
This is it.
Exactly.
The correct answer is the summit of Mount Fuji. The more east and south you go, the earlier the sun rises. However, what affects it most is altitude. So excluding the outlying islands, the sun rises earliest on Mount Fuji.
Oh, really? He seems kind of smart. He must be really smart.
I'm really smart, guys. That said, who knows when dawn will ever come for this country? The government and police are completely incompetent. Those phantom thieves need to be caught before anything else.
Just you watch. We'll show you who's just.
Today's the day. The fan site's on fire as usual. Anyway, tomorrow's finally it. I hope everyone remembers.
The date of our plan. Of course we remember. That means we're sending out the calling card today, right?
Yes, today is our only option. The police have been yet to actually make a move, but I am certain we have reached our limits.
We wanted to wait as long as possible to make Koto's sister panic, right?
That's the plan.
Yes. Taking that into account today would be the best option. We can speak more in detail about this after school. I will tell Akechi-kun as well.
Alright, see y'all at LeBlanc. Isn't Akechi in that group chat? Just saying. He is definitely in that group chat.
Boss said he reserved the place just for us. We're free to drink as much coffee as we want.
Ain't this place always empty, though?
Tell him, boss.
Everyone here is a witness.
I was just joking.
We're supposed to be discussing where we should send the calling card.
Considering how big the hype's gotten, she'll probably just think it's a prank, won't she?
Not if Makoto delivers it.
I could always put it on Sai-san's desk. People know me there, so I could gain access easily.
That's not a good idea. If you're the only one who can get in there, it'll be easily traced back to you. I'll do it. I can just tell her it came for her in the mail. That would be the least risky method. No matter what she asks, I'll tell her I don't know anything. But Makoto, that's...
You're our leader, so this will be up to you. Should we leave the calling card to Makoto?
I trust her.
Is that really the only way?
Makoto is just staring off straight ahead.
I'll be okay. I've already traversed far more dangerous ground than this.
We will leave it to you then. Thank you for agreeing to this. I will need to step up my game as well to make up for it.
Very well, then. We'll enter from in front of the courthouse. Does 6 o'clock in the evening work for everyone?
Yep, got it.
Works for me.
Same as always. Well then, let's get ready for tomorrow. Dismissed.
Wait, aren't I the one that's supposed to dismiss people? I'm the leader of the Band of Thieves.
Tomorrow's finally the day. All that's left is to carry out the operation that Makoto outlined earlier. Now, just need to hand it over, as long as we can get it to Nijima.
Madame Sae Nijima, a great sinner of jealousy. You have lost yourself amidst your obsession with success. For its sake, you are even willing to promote injustice as justice. From the Phantom Thieves.
From Joker's cult.
I found it in our mailbox.
To think they would send me one. They brand me a criminal and plan to change my heart? What nonsense. They only care about disposing of those who are an inconvenience for them. Fine. I'll just have to catch them first.
She's at her wit's end.
And when you do, you're going to interrogate them, right? In some kind of underground room, was it?
Why do you ask?
Oh, I just remembered you mentioning something like that before.
That's right. It will be in a special interrogation room underground. My time will be limited, but I will do whatever it takes to make them divulge their secrets.
Let's do this fair and square.
Sainijima is mad.
I should probably be getting back. It's late, but I should contact the director and let him know about this calling card. I expect things will calm down a little once this case is over. Once that happens, why don't we go on a trip to some hot springs? Just the two of us.
Sis. I'm on your side. I won't let anyone do anything to you.
What an odd girl.
Do you need to make a call? I'll head up to my room then.
I'm sorry for calling so late. This is Nijima. There's something I need to inform you of. I received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves. It was addressed to me directly and... Stand by? And you've transferred command of the investigation to someone else? No, of course not. Yes, I understand. I'll remain on standby until further instructions. Please excuse me.
Uh-oh. Are we about to make some mistakes?
Okay.
Let's get to bed early so we're rested and ready. Sorry for the wait. I believe it went well. Thanks, Makoto-chan. It's all going according to plan then.
So it has come to this. I actually feel somewhat nervous. Don't freak out so much. That'll screw you up, alright?
You're one to talk.
I ask that you go easy on me. Well then, see you tomorrow.
Hold on a sec. Crow, go over the operation again before you leave.
Just as we discussed earlier, is it not? This battle will decide our future. We must ensure we are fully prepared beforehand.
Very well. Our objective is stealing Sai-san's treasure. We will meet at the courthouse at approximately 6 p.m. Good. Want to give us one last word before we go, leader?
Let's go all out. We're gonna bust loose.
We'll be relying on you.
What a wonderful, trusting relationship. I will do my best in this as well.
Alright, we can't afford any mistakes, especially not this time. Tomorrow's a big day for us. Let's give it our all.
Oh. Oh, cool. Oh, this is cool. I like the Sky Tower lamp.
Nice. Okay.
And now... Mona's sleeping on top. Igor? No? Okay. We're at 3%. Ooh, rip.
The day has come. Are you all prepared?
Yes, we are.
What of the calling card, Makoto? Showed it to Sis. She took it from my very own hands. Makoto.
Let us go.
I understand how you feel. We mustn't be so downtrodden. Yeah, if we screw this up, we're done for. It's way more than losing the place we belong. We could even lose our lives here, you know.
Now,
We'll
let's
be alright.
settle the score.
Let's save my sister, no matter what. Is everyone decided?
Can't
Uh-huh.
afford to lose.
All's well that ends well. So much has happened since we first started. You guys have been quite the reliable team. Alright, Joker? This is the Phantom Thieves' final heist. Give us the signal.
It's showtime.
It's showtime. It's gonna be me on Makoto and Yusuke. I'm gonna make one stop. I'm going to pick up my Anubis.
How go?
You'd like to read the compendium? Read here. Is this what you want? A fee is required. Then accept this persona. This persona? This persona? Is this what you want? Are you finished? No slacking off.
Alright, we need to grab Anubis because we're not gonna have a Catchy.
Let's go.
I went to the wrong safe room.
I'll just add this.
Alright. Sai Nijima. And the Casino of Envy will fall.
Let's go.
Huh? Where's the treasure? Seems you'd come just as I had planned. As she planned? No. Was the treasure put on display to lure us here? So that's why we could faintly see the shape. First off, allow me to compliment you. I never expected you would be able to make it this far. I would much rather have the treasure than those words of praise. Where did you hide it? What will? Come, we should put an end to this once and for all. It seems as though she wants us to pursue her. Damn it, she's mocking us.
Focus. I have something.
This elevator will most likely take us to Saison's location. Is everyone ready to go? Right, let's go. Sis, I'll protect you. Is it bad to have Makoto on my team for this? Oh no.
What kind of game will it be this time? No matter what you bring out, we will emerge victorious.
You're making a grave mistake if you think you have me cornered. I only guided you here because this place allows me to fight to my heart's content.
Sis.
When my father died in the line of duty, I hated his killer from the bottom of my heart. Dying to uphold justice sounds virtuous, but the ones left behind have to clean up the mess. Can you imagine the hardships I had to endure?
Perhaps I had overestimated her. I thought her reasoning would have been more noble somehow.
She's lost control. This is wrong.
Justice cannot yield to evil. I must win, no matter what.
Oh
This is
no.
nothing more than self-righteousness.
All we need to do to determine who is right is battle.
Then come fight me, Sai. I've been waiting for this fight since the beginning of the game.
Why don't we begin?
What?
Oh, this is a big roulette wheel.
This?
This is a big roulette wheel.
A clash of brute strength is simply uncalled for on this stage.
What is she intending?
No more coins or playing games. We ain't following your damn rules.
Oh, you will. There is no room for negotiation. You will know soon enough.
What was that?
What is that?
Now come at me.
You'll save her, right?
All right, everyone. Be on alert.
Let's do this fair and square.
Alright. Let's do this, Sai.
All right, let's do it.
Persona!
Persona! No holds barred!
That doesn't look like it's doing damage.
Persona!
Let's do this fair and square.
Bet HP. Oh lord.
What the?
Now let us play a game of roulette. The stakes will be our lives. Of course, acts of violence are forbidden here. One must follow the rules.
We already told you. There's no way we're gonna follow your rules anymore.
That's fine by me. Such troublesome people will just face the penalty.
There's a penalty for not spinning the roulette. What should we do?
Let's go. All right.
Ah, so you've broken the rules. In that case, it's time you be penalized. This is your penalty.
Joker, are you alright?
Oh.
What? This is the penalty?
Those who cannot follow rules are not to be tolerated. That is simply how society operates.
Let's do this! How about this? Persona! Let's go. The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
You will predict which pocket the ball will fall into.
Oh, okay.
Now, the time has come for our first round. Choose where you will place your bet.
I'm almost positive she's going to try and cheat. But even if we bring that up, she'd just ignore us. We should go along with the game for now, and try to gain evidence on her methods of cheating.
I agree.
Predict which pocket the ball will fall into before your turn begins. Various bonuses will be applied to you, to the enemies or your allies, depending on the outcome. Greater bonuses will give a difficult prediction. Carefully consider the flow of the battle and determine where to place your bet.
Well, how will you bet?
Safe, low return. Red. Bet red.
Have you made your decision? Then let's see the results.
That was almost red. Okay.
We lost. Have you figured anything out, Joker?
I don't know.
Let's keep watching then. There has to be something not right going on here.
Let's do this fair and square.
That money.
The stuff displayed on the monitor changed. That must mean the betting changes every time.
Very well, time to make your bet. Well, how will you bet? made your decision. Then let's see the results.
$9,000 yen.
We lost.
It looks like, I think there was...
Really?
Glass lid?
You're right. It did seem like the ball floated for a split
I
second.
thought I
there.
saw something.
How humiliating.
Let's catch her in the act so she can't talk her way out of it. Have someone snipe the pocket when that glass lid appears. You're in charge of choosing who's gonna be the sniper. We gotta stop this. You want as long
I'm going to go?
as long as I'll carry
Kodo,
this out.
you're a sharp shot.
Let's do this fair and square.
Bet money.
The sniper is in their designated spot. All that's left is to wait for the next roulette spin.
Very well, time to make your bet. Well,
Alright.
how will you bet?
We're going for a high return bet on the middle pocket.
Hopefully your prediction will be correct this time.
Makoto's in the back. So I threw away 9,000 yen.
What?
Joker! What was that about fair and square? You were totally cheating. You coward! What are you so quiet for? Say something!
Shut up! Shut up!
Oh no. Oh Jesus.
Sis?
Cheating? Unfair? Silence! This is my world! If you want a fair fight, then to hell with the game! I'll crush you by force, fair and square, just as you like!
This is my sister's true nature? No! We're finally back to a normal fight. Good luck, Joker.
Alright, this is a normal fight.
Die on my blade!
She's way more powerful than before. Don't underestimate her.
Damn it!
Persona! Go!
Ah!
Persona! How's this?
I am thou. Die!
Die, die, die! Hurry and die!
Okay, focus on healing up. Go! Power up!
Party attack up. Thank you, Futaba.
Persona! It looks bad. Get ready! Huh. Thank you.
Behave yourself!
Persona! Prepare yourself!
That's doing a bit more damage.
Persona! I lend it!
Almighty damage.
Let's go. Dakini! There.
Makoto's gonna full party heal.
Persona! Hey! Persona!
I appreciate it. I am thou.
Let's go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is my other self. Die!
As long as you win, it doesn't matter what methods you use. Don't you all think the same? You're controlling the hearts of others to achieve your own goals.
It's not for us. We only do it to help others who are suffering.
I will win.
Oh, this is a fight. That SP.
You're being a sore loser.
I never lose, even in games of pure luck. Let me prove it.
So she's not going to cheat anymore? This may be a good opportunity for us, Joker. If we win at roulette, we'll get an advantage in battle.
Noted. Let's take a low risk bet. Or we're gonna let's
Breaking rules will be punished.
Joker, are you alright?
really the penalty still applies when okay, noted.
I'll use my persona. Okay.
Persona!
We're betting red again. I'll take it. Full SP.
Come! Don't rush it. Persona! Dakini! Alright.
We're gonna charge. Decrease attack.
Persona. Take that.
This is my other self. Persona. Ravage them!
We're just gonna keep wailing on her.
Persona. Prepare yourself.
I am thou. Take this!
I will win! Justice can only be on the side of the victor.
Heat riser. Whoa, that was all three up. Hey, we got our own heat riser.
Persona! Buzz! There.
I meant to not do that.
I'll use my persona.
This is my other self.
I just need to win. As long as I can win. That's all that matters.
Sis.
Makoto. Desperation, attack up, defense
The
down.
enemy's power is rapidly increasing.
Persona! Alright.
Decrease defense.
Persona. Eat this. Persona. Have this.
I am thou.
Coward!
Die!
Winning is all that matters.
Hurry, everyone. Are you okay? Focus on healing up.
Come! You're mine.
That was a risk. That was a calculated risk. $42,000 yen. And probably a full party level. Yep.
All right, level up. Okay.
It looks so strong.
Megaton raid on Ryuji.
I'd like to try this
Buffadine.
skill soon.
Oh, hi counter. Oh, those are the only ones that got sad.
So I lost.
Sis!
That's only a shadow. Why are you so...
Quiet!
sorry?
We'll go grab the treasure.
Thank you, Yusuke and Ryuji.
I don't think it's wrong to bring light to evils which can't be judged by law.
That's all the Phantom Thieves have been trying to do too. But these aggressive investigations? Twisting the truth for your own personal gain? Please. You have to think back to the feelings you had when you first wanted to be a prosecutor. Think about your justice, sis.
Justice.
My justice.
Try to remember how you used to be.
How I...
Nijima-san. She's just like my father. What caused them to change like this?
Even though their own desires were the cause, succumbing to such distorted thoughts is strange. Is there another reason they don't know of?
We found it.
The investigation will now be able to proceed. The suspicions against you will be lifted as well. This deal we made was a great experience for me.
Thank you, Akechi. We're not done, though. I feel like my bond with Akechi is growing deeper. Cool! Justice, rank 7.
All right.
To think that I, a detective, would act alongside the Phantom Thieves.
Strange. You want to continue doing that?
By no means. This shall be the end of our working together. That was part of our promise. You haven't forgotten, have you?
I'm just ignoring you.
Alright, we don't need to stay here any longer.
Yes, we do.
Are you alright?
I am. Let's go. Huh? Enemy readings! When did they... They're gathering outside!
For real? What the hell's going on? Look at those numbers.
Oh, shit. What are the numbers?
This doesn't look good.
We defeated the palace ruler and even stole the treasure, yet the shadows are still restless. It doesn't make any sense. What's going on here?
There are more coming? This will be dangerous if we don't do something.
Huh? We need to go now. Those guys in black suits are almost here. We'll be done for if we get surrounded.
A team this large would be discovered immediately. We had best split up for our escape. Although, we'll need someone to act as a decoy.
Oh,
That's
shoot.
too dangerous.
Give me the briefcase.
Joker?
Give me the
Aren't you planning on
briefcase.
distracting them by yourself?
I'm all good.
Let him do it, Queen. He's quiet. Once his mind's made up, he's not gonna take no for an answer.
You know it, Ryuji.
I'm sure you ain't gonna die. It's you we're talking about here.
Please don't do anything reckless, okay?
You got
I'll
it.
never forgive you if you don't make it back.
Better start not forgiving.
We still haven't fulfilled our deal, remember?
Even more are coming.
This truly is a painfully reluctant parting.
I'll see y'all in the
Seems we
real
had best
world.
hurry.
We'll see you later.
This looks familiar. Oh, this cocky bastard.
Hey, up there! He's here. Move it immediately.
Oh, Joker, you bastard.
This is our only chance.
Stay calm. You can get away now. We'll retrieve the briefcase on our end. What was that? Don't worry about us. Just concentrate on getting away.
Do I have full... This looks familiar.
Showing yourself above that crowd earlier was an excellent move. Nice work as always, Joker. Just run! Get out of there!
I'm going, Futaba.
The enemy's focus is on him. Looks like the rest of us can slip away. Everyone remember...
This looks familiar.
Stop right there!
Take him down, Joker!
Joker is such a graceful bastard.
I am Arsene, another you that exists within. Ah, we meet once again. You have progressed well through your recollections. Last spring, you awakened to this furious power. Now, use that power and defeat the enemies before you.
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Persona! Bugs. All right.
Everyone else,
Persona.
head to position. Use for speed.
This'll hurt.
Persona!
Ravage snap!
Your fate will soon be determined. Recall everything. Remember the bonds you have forged with your friends.
Yes, Arsene.
If you are fated to continue past this point, then we shall surely meet again.
Yes, Arsene.
Okay, pull out before their backup gets here. Good. You defeated them with ease. More of them? Be careful! Joker, behind you! Go through that door!
Thank you, Futaba.
All right!
Come on, man.
Dude, he can't even hear us.
I'm okay!
Don't worry. Picking up on everyone's voices. Just go, Joker.
I can feel it. Focus.
The intruder simply can't be found.
Where'd they go, damn it? I can't confirm the intruder's location.
I have something.
Huh?
He's back! Hide, Joker! You'll never get away if you just keep fighting. Hide in the shadows. Sneak past when you see an opening.
Hey, are you sure he came in this way? Understood. I will continue the search.
Alright!
Now's your chance. Run for the stairs.
This is familiar.
He's not alone. Find them and kill them all.
Something wrong? The exit should be up ahead.
You're there.
That's just how it is. After that commotion, the bottom floor's completely closed off. Hey, can you make it?
There. There's nowhere to run.
See ya.
See ya.
What a show off. You're so reckless, you know that?
Oh, Joker. Oh, Joker. Oh, wait. This is bad.
Enemies here?
What's wrong?
These readings. It can't be.
What happened?
An ambush? Joker, can you handle this?
Joker!
Oh no!
Capture him. Let's go. Go, go, go. Get over there.
Oh, no, he's gonna get...
Stop struggling.
Suspect secure.
Didn't expect to find some kid. You have your teammate to thank for this. You were sold out.
Suspect confirmed. Cuff it.
Oh, no. Akechi, that bastard, sold us out. That's my guess.
Guess the drug was too strong. Wake him up. No dozing off. You still don't get it, do you? Give it up! Come on, cooperate. What? You want another shot? Huh? What about the camera? Are you thinking it can be used as video evidence?
Of course not.
So you're not that dumb. Which is good. Because we get to take as much time as we need. Obstruction of justice, blackmail, defamation, possession of weapons. Manslaughter too, yeah? Talk about the works. To think that all those crimes were led by a punk like this. And you seem to be enjoying every second of it. Huh? You should know your place. Sign here. It's a confession under your name.
No.
I see. I need your hand to sign this, bud. I don't care if you end up losing a leg.
You can fuck off.
Don't expect to walk out of here in one piece. We are going to make you understand. One must take full responsibility for their actions.
Oh, I'm sure you will, buddy. What is happening? Sunday the 20th. Sai comes the 20th.
Excuse me, but this area's off.
I'm Nijima from the Public Prosecutor's Office.
The prosecutor's office? What business do you have here?
Just let me through. It's urgent. There's something I need to confirm with the suspect.
Nijima-san, I believe this case is no longer in your jurisdiction. Besides...
You prosecutor Sai Nijima? There's a call from your director. Hurry and get it over with. To be frank, you're being an inconvenience.
I thought I ordered you to stand by.
I'm responsible for this case, yet I'm not even being allowed an interrogation?
I'm calling because I knew you'd bring it up.
I will not be convinced unless I confirm it for myself. This is my case.
Good luck to you then. I won't be expecting much, though.
Prosecutor, I forgot to mention something important. Your time will be cut short. We can't permit you to talk with him for long. It's for your own sake. His methods are unknown. After all, we don't even know if it's safe to simply meet and speak with him.
I understand.
Good thing we stole your treasure. Sai, I stole your heart.
Well done on making it this far, inmate. Now that you have traversed your long, perilous recollection, you truly have entered the present. The effects of that drug are gonna wear off soon. This is your golden opportunity. You must grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin. The evil influence who wishes you dead is fast approaching. If you want to win this unreasonable game, if you wish to take back your stolen future, recall the bonds you formed with your allies, and grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin.
Okay.
I see. So that's what led to your ending up here. What a disappointing end to the hero of justice.
Except one thing.
I still can't believe it. But I now have a general idea of the methods you used for your crimes. There's much more I'd like to ask, but my allotted time is nearly up. I do have a suggestion, though. Care to strike a deal? If you cooperate with me, I'll consider lightening your sentence.
What do you want?
I have a responsibility to solve this case. I will win, even if it means brokering a deal with you. Your operation was leaked and you failed to change my heart. There's no point in being obstinate now. You've corrupted the order of this country and caused an uprising against its very existence. You'll most likely be given life imprisonment or the death penalty, unless you accept my proposal. Going forward, I will read a list of people who are closest to you in this case. Tell me honestly whether or not the following are involved with the Phantom Thieves. First, the friend who you've been with since the day you transferred to Shujin, Ryuji Sakamoto. One of the victims of the Kamoshida case, An Takamaki.
This is remembering my friends.
Ichiryusai Madarame's pupil, Yusuke Kitagawa. The daughter of Wakaba Ishiki, Futaba Sakura. The heiress to the Okumura Foods legacy and daughter of its CEO, Haru Okumura. And the frequently probing student council president of Shujin Academy, Makoto Nijima.
Yep.
Those are your accomplices in the Phantom Thieves case, are they not?
That's right.
So you won't sell out your friends. Then let me change the question. I find it hard to believe that high schoolers could have pulled off these crimes by themselves. Were there not others outside of your direct group who encouraged your crimes or lent their aid? Not to repeat myself, but remember that your life will be forfeit if your sentence is not lightened. You had the cooperation of people outside your group, did you not? Can you tell me about them?
Shit. What? Oh. Remember your friends. Oh, fuck.
I see. So you won't speak a word about either your teammates or your collaborators. Do you even understand the position that you're in? Let's discuss one other person, Goro Akechi.
I'll sell him out.
There are reports that he was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves as well. Might he be a part of your team too?
What? I can't sell Akechi out? It's impossible.
So Goro Akechi wasn't one of you. Very well. So be it. You clearly have no intention of bargaining with me. Even now, you're still acting as though you're a hero of justice. Your teammates have sacrificed you in order to escape, yet you wish to defend their honor? Why won't you talk about them?
It's a dirty tactic.
Don't be ridiculous. You're the one suspected of foul crimes.
Justice is on our side.
Justice? Then tell me, what is this justice you speak of?
Saving others.
Saving others? What an awfully simple response. You continue to stand firm. Are you implying that we have no evidence on you? You're right. We have nothing. And it doesn't help that your story sounds like a fairy tale. But many people have fallen victim to this. We need to learn the truth. The truth, huh? I don't even know what's right anymore. And it's all due to your strange story.
What about the true culprit?
After all this, you're still...
Drug is starting to wear off.
Are you listening? The side effects of the truth serum should be wearing off. I won't be deceived by such a poor act.
I won't be deceived. I feel like I'm forgetting something important.
Realized it too then. It was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me.
Hey. Can you hear me? It seems your mind is clearing up. But unfortunately, my time has run out.
It's Akechi.
Although I find your story to be quite interesting, I won't be able to speak with you any longer.
Sigh, wait. Don't you want to win?
Huh? What are you getting at? That's right. No matter the results of this case, I won't be receiving credit. I even had to call in a large favor just to conduct this interrogation.
So help me. Interrogation room. That's right, if I remember.
So, how did that thing we asked you to look into go? Nijima mentioned a special interrogation room, didn't she? Good. It looks like we can make this work if we lure them there.
Hey. Hey, are you listening?
I'm listening.
Our time's up. We're done talking here. Goodbye.
Do you know this place?
Do you mean this interrogation room?
Yes.
Why wouldn't I know about it? What an odd thing to ask. Anyhow, there's one last thing I want to ask you. There's something that's been bothering me for some time now. Recently, I was removed from my post as head of this investigation and was told to remain on standby. A short while later, I received word you were caught in the act, within some bizarre phenomenon. But that was all I was told. You were told someone sold you out, correct? If that's true, who could it have been? Don't you have any idea?
Sold out. That's right. There's something I need to do.
The suspicions were true in the end. Still, to think his true intention was to sell us out. All that's left is to figure out a way to hand it over. It's all up to you, leader.
Hand it over.
The smartphone, duh. We've been talking about it this whole time. Giving him the phone without arousing suspicion will be easier said than done. We'll be counting on you to pull this one off.
What's wrong? Might you have an idea as to who sold you out?
I want to make a deal with you.
Yes, very well. Go on. If you know something, you must tell me. I won't allow things to end like this.
The phone.
You mean this? I've been told the lock on it is quite complicated, but it's only a matter of time. What's so important about this smartphone? Are you going to unlock it and show me the data?
Let's let her sleep. She hasn't slept for days while she's been getting that app ready. Now we gotta figure out a way to show him the phone.
Him?
Makoto and the others should have told you. I'm talking about the true culprit here. You know, the traitor.
Hey! What are you trying to get at here? And what about this smartphone?
Show it to the traitor.
The traitor?
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that realm, my task will be simple. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his own life.
Fuck you, Akechi.
Please. I
Akechi.
need you to be clear with me. Who am I supposed to show this to?
I already told you.
What do you... My god. You're referring to him, aren't you?
That's exactly who I'm referring to. You need to trust me.
What are you plotting? I can't even begin to fathom it. It appears my time is up. This is as far as our conversation can go. This will be my last involvement with this case. Very well. I've listened to your whole story, so I may as well play along to the end.
Thank you, Sai.
And that honest look in your eyes. I used to view the world the same way too once.
I know. I stole your
I'll
heart.
place my bet on you. I just need to show him the phone, right?
Correct. I feel as though Sai finally understands me.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart.
That's the rank 10 thing. Did I just get rank
Thou hast
10?
awakened to the ultimate secret of judgment, granting thee infinite power.
Excuse me? True justice?
All right. All right.
You can now fuse Satan? Okay.
I'll be going now.
Thank you, Sai.
What good will this do, though?
Just see.
Akechi-kun? Why are you here?
Why do you seem so surprised?
I needed my director to step in to get access, and I was directly responsible for this case. How did you get approval?
For the same reason you did. I am heading up the investigation team after all. It's only natural I'd have the right to interrogate our culprit as well, don't you think?
They assigned you command?
Fuck you, Akechi.
That was a joke, of course. I'm merely here to assist with the public security interrogation. I am surprised it's this far underground, though. There aren't any others incarcerated here, yes? Nobody would ever know if things got a little violent.
If I remember correctly, didn't you say there was another culprit besides the Phantom Thieves?
That was but a lie I spread to set them up. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that I had deceived you too, Sai-san. After all, if you wish to trick your enemies, you must first trick your allies.
Let's see how that
So
goes
it
for
was
you,
you.
Akechi.
You're the one who sold out the Phantom Thieves. I need you to be clear with me. Who am I supposed to show this to? My God. You're referring to him, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Is there a problem?
Akechi-kun, does this phone look familiar to you?
Hmm? Excuse me? What is this phone?
It belonged to the leader of the Phantom Thieves. I believe you'll need it for your investigation.
Not personally. I was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves myself, remember?
True. This is undoubtedly a great accomplishment. Good luck in there.
Foolish woman.
Oh, foolish Akechi.
May I ask that you accompany me? Going in unarmed to interrogate a murderer makes me uncomfortable.
Huh? What are you...
I owe you for all of this. Thanks. That's right. You and your little friends were vital to our plan, and now it will be completed. Your popularity truly was quite stunning. That just made using you all the more worthwhile.
Wait, that is... okay, my bond with Akechi has grown deeper.
All right. Have you finally pieced it all together?
I pieced it together a while ago, Akechi.
Case closed. This is how your justice ends.
What? What?
Hmm?
What?
Shido-san, my job is complete.
I've told you not to call me by name. Regardless, all that's left is to deal with the remnants.
The continued deaths of these teenagers would be a bit much, don't you think? I considered making it appear they had a falling out, but that would only amplify public frenzy. It would be best to have each of them meet with an unfortunate accident once the storm blows over.
Is there any possibility they'll want to avenge their leader?
No chance. They're nothing but cattle anyway. They have no backbone without his guidance. I will keep my eye on them just in case, though.
I'll be counting on you.
They will live their lives cowering in fear of death. An apt punishment for obstructing our work.
Make sure to kill that strange cat once you find it as well.
Understood. Though I doubt there's anything to worry about. It's merely a cat, after all.
More importantly, they should be dealing with the suicide right about now. Things will become quite busy once the word gets out. I'll need to prepare my comments on the matter.
I must be prepared to deal with it on my end as well.
That rat bastard, Catchy.
What of the director of the Special Investigations Unit?
Perhaps he'll be struck by a mysterious illness sometime soon.
No, it can't be.
Backstabbed.
Even me. God damn it. Shit.
What was all that about, showing him this phone? The Phantom Thief Alibaba? Who is this?
I am Alibaba, a member of the Phantom Thieves. I inquire as to your justice, Sai Nijima.
How do they know I have this?
Goro Akechi is evil. He didn't come to interrogate the captured Phantom Thief. He came to kill him.
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that?
Catchy, you bastard.
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
Don't trust the guard either. He's an accomplice as well. Now then, I'll tell you detailed steps to take. You must save him.
You want me to save him?
You have to, Sai. Sai, save me. What's happening?
Huh?
What is it?
Nothing. Anyway, what brings you here? I thought you were done with your business.
Did anyone else stop by? Nobody?
There'd be no reason for anyone else to come down here.
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
Oh, man.
So it's all true.
Of course it's true. Is something the matter?
It's Akechi-kun. He had to take a sudden call, so he won't be able to make it down today.
Huh?
I've been asked to handle things instead.
You? But...
You know, if you stay here, they'll likely get rid of you to eliminate any evidence. I suggest you go into hiding at once if you value your life.
Yes, ma'am.
Good guard.
And don't say a word of what transpired here. Trust nobody. Forget this ever happened.
There you go, Sai.
And now we return to our continued report. This morning, the police have announced that they've detained a suspect who may in fact be the leader of the Phantom Thieves group. The suspect is reported to be a young
Anchon,
man who is
can I get you to look over here?
Oh, I'm sorry.
So he got caught. That group sure was something.
Yeah.
So the next shoot got me thinking. How about we have you do an idle thing, you know? That cool?
Chat. I don't know. This is playing with my heart.
What a surprise. Defeated the behind. This is just a minor. But considering how quickly they announced his arrest, the police must surely be confident in the outcome of this case.
Well, I'll be. Goodness, look at you now. It's been a while, Ryuji.
Huh?
You stopped visiting so abruptly, everyone was worried about you. It's your second year, right? Are you still doing track and field? I'd love to see you run again.
Also, the young man continues to remain silent, refusing to implicate any potential accomplices. However, considering the number of charges brought against him...
I wonder if something happened. Yeah.
You seemed stumped for once. Not feeling it today?
Yes.
Oh, I'm not chiding you. Just do as normal at your own pace. With your skills, there's no need to worry about your future.
How Yusuke?
Normal. Right.
He's just a high school student. How do you think he was contacting the others?
The police here can search any online communications. His accomplices may slip up eventually.
Still, it seems the Phantom Thieves' most recent targets have gone comatose. Actual harm has been done here.
Given the lack of physical violence, their method is still a mystery. Regardless, the police are looking into attempted murder charges.
You never turned it in? That's quite the surprise. I thought I lost it this whole time.
I'm sorry.
Well, your grades are excellent. And you're student council president. I'm sure you'll be admitted anywhere you apply. That one Phantom Thief should have followed your example. You hear? It seems he was caught. Some high schooler. I wonder why he turned to a life of crime.
We also received information that the young man was placed on probation for assault.
Because of his previous record, he had to leave his hometown. Perhaps his motive lies there.
I believe your father can rest in peace now. That Phantom Thief could never have changed anything. Only a handful of people are qualified to alter the world. So you've been coming home late. That's what I've heard. I make a good playmate, you know.
We have breaking
Fuck
news.
that guy.
The young man being held in custody has committed suicide. The police have confirmed his death, although details have not been released. To repeat, the suspect has committed suicide while in
Custody. This station will continue to report any further updates as they arrive.
It may be difficult to uncover his methods now. Perhaps that's why he decided to take this course of action.
It can't be.
Oh my. No.
We got him.
Oh fuck. Oh that smile. Oh that smile. Oh that gave me hope.
It would seem as though you have been killed. But why were you killed? Why did you have to die? Do you remember? It seems you forgot an important fact while your consciousness was hazy.
What did I forget?
Indeed, your death was a necessity for your escape from certain doom. What a tremendous plan. How might you be capable of executing such a feat? Well then, let us rouse the memories which are missing.
Please do, McLongnose man. Because I would like to know what's going on. First time I sensed something was off. That's right, it was during the school festival.
Hey, they're going. You realized it too, then.
Oh, these are the cloudy memories that got skipped.
It was our conversation about pancakes, right?
Yeah, yeah.
There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me.
We can't trust him.
My thoughts exactly.
God fucking catchy.
It was your social studies trip. We met him in the hallway of that TV station.
And he said something about pancakes.
There's no way that this is the first time he's heard my voice. This whole deal feels sketchy.
It's very sketchy, Mona. Let's do some research.
Yeah, that was my plan too. Okay, let's get everyone on the same page right away.
Good call, good call.
There's something else we want you to look into.
What is it?
One more person has been on our mind. If it's possible, I want to eavesdrop on their phone conversation. That'll be tough.
You can do it, Futaba.
I agree. I'd have to plant a bug directly on the phone. So it's impossible even for you. I didn't say it was impossible.
We just need his phone.
Okay, I've got a plan. That's perfect.
Alright, what was the plan? Chat. I am stressed. What kind of plan?
An incredible one.
Futaba's going to do something. I wonder if it'll be okay.
This is gonna be fun. I can't wait.
I see. So we're going to use this place.
It'll be a gamble. I think it's gonna work. You can't tell a thing.
They hacked the room.
It seems you finally remember. This game is not over yet. There are still things that must be done.
And my memories are starting to become clearer. That's right. This is what really happened to me at that moment. What? Joker, the ultimate trickster. Yes, we will save progress. Oh shit. They called him Joker for a reason. Holy crap. I heard they arrested one of the Phantom Thieves. No way. I didn't expect him to commit suicide. He's a murderer. He deserved to die. We can finally breathe easy now. He killed himself, huh? Guess we'll never know his motivation. What? I'm exhausted. I feel like my conscience is about to fade away. Hey,
Are you alright? Don't fall asleep until we reach our destination. Are you listening? Could this be the effect of a drug wearing off? The memories I thought were gone are starting to come back. Are you listening? I am. Anyway, we need to talk about how to get out of this situation. Futaba's monitoring of Akechi's phone has confirmed it. He did indeed have an ulterior motive. It's on a completely different level than just that. Not only was he trying to frame us, he was the true culprit behind the mental shutdowns. His offer to assist us was simply a plot to frame the Phantom Thieves. Be killed because... If we go into Sis's palace, as he suggests, we'll likely be met by a large ambush of police forces. To think, he would be this far gone. I know what it means to feel a chill down my spine. Furthermore, he wishes to bring a police squad from reality into the palace. If 8 of us can enter at once, it's inconceivable to think a larger group is possible. It's not inconceivable to think a larger group is possible. He may even be able to bring in vehicles or other special pieces of equipment. So this really was just a setup to shift the blame onto us. He made us go after Akumura. Then, once we triggered a change of heart, he killed him. And he told us he'd seen the true culprit, but it was him the entire time. The whole time he was working with Makoto's sister, he was really just some homicidal maniac. Come on, we had to take that bastard to catch you down. Isn't that recording we got enough to prove to do it? No, Kichi is merely a tool. His orders came from elsewhere. The grand mastermind behind this all. An unimaginable fiend capable of arranging the murder of a suspect in a police station. Unless we find out who that is, we will continue being targeted, even if we defeat Akechi. But what means do we have of learning his identity? We'll have to make Akechi say it, though once we do, that mastermind will likely eliminate us. I think that will be the case, eventually, regardless of whatever or not we learn from his identity. The only reason it has not happened yet is because we're an easy target to blame for his crimes. If he realizes that it's no longer possible and abandons that plan, he may opt to kill us immediately. Damn it. So we don't got a choice but to go with that bastard's suggestion? But if we go into the palace as told, because we'll get arrested and then murdered by Akechi. Palace. The palace! Actually, there's something I'd like to say regarding... Aha! We can use the palace to our advantage! What's this all of a sudden? There's a way. A way to get past Akechi and get the mastermind to lay off of us while learning his identity. Really? You gotta be kidding me. If he wants to kill because, why not let him? That is, inside the palace. Yes, we have him kill the cognitive because-kun. All the while believing he killed the real one. Yeah, that's it. It seems it's our only option. Listen close. Everyone, I have a plan for how we can carry this operation out. Shit. So when Sai showed him the phone, they went into the metaverse.
Ever since the death of their teenage leader, the Phantom Thieves have fallen silent. However, the police intend on continuing this investigation until the case is fully solved.
I'm sorry I'm late. I had to finish a few things at work. Where are they?
Waiting upstairs. Go tell them to come on down. I'm gonna fetch him.
You're her sister, correct?
Makoto told me everything.
Yeah.
Futaba-chan, I'm sorry that I caused you so much trouble this past summer.
It's ancient history now.
Ancient history.
Man, that goddamn detective.
Look who's here.
Ha 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 ha!
Hey, you big bastard.
Sup?
How've you been?
Dead? I mean, I died.
You must be fine if you're joking around like that.
Oh.
It truly is a relief to see your face.
I bet that moron Akechi don't even know we tricked him yet.
Still, how'd you pull this off?
Long story.
Isn't this guy considered dead?
Yes.
You weren't told anything? I heard my sister brought him here, though.
Yeah, she came over in a taxi, dumped him off, and told me to keep him safe. It was right after they announced he had died, too. Almost gave me a heart attack.
I didn't have time to explain.
Hey, shouldn't we tell boss what really happened?
Yeah.
We wanted to make our enemy believe the leader of the Phantom Thieves was dead.
What?
What we did was make that enemy kill his fake in the metaverse.
Hold on a sec.
There's a lot to explain here.
Enemy? Fake? What are you talking about?
The true culprit behind all these incidents set us up. Our goal here was to determine their identity.
True culprit? I see. So you guys were going up against someone else.
Without realizing it.
It was Goro Akechi. You knew beforehand that he was the traitor, didn't you?
Akechi messed up.
Akechi himself gave us the chance to strike back. He made one fatal mistake.
Couldn't you have just said from the beginning that Akechi was the real culprit?
That wasn't something we could simply bring up. We couldn't have you suspect Akechi. Besides, neither you nor the other investigators would have believed something like that, would you?
True. Akechi was credited with the arrest of the Phantom Thieves. Not even I would think he was the culprit. In other words, you left him alone on purpose. That was a bold move.
Yep.
God, I can't keep up with any of this stuff. So what was this mistake Akechi made? What did he do?
He talked about pancakes.
He slipped up in regards to Morgana's voice.
You mean a cat?
Oh yeah, Mona can talk.
Yes, Morgana can talk.
Sorry, was that supposed to be a joke?
No.
Oh, our apologies. That's completely true. You surprised?
Does that mean he said something just now as well?
Yeah, he asked if you were
But you
surprised.
don't understand him, do you? That's how it was for all of us at first, too.
Until...
When you're in the metaverse, Mona talks like a normal person. Once you hear that and your brain realizes he can actually talk, you start to understand him in reality. It's a change in cognition, most likely.
Most likely.
Thanks to Akechi's lame acting, we figured out something was up.
And thus figured him out.
When we talked to Akechi at the school festival, he was acting like he just realized Mona could talk. But we already saw him drop a mega hint about it way earlier.
Oh, I know a place! I want to go to that huge pancake-looking place we passed on the way here!
Oh, am I mistaken? I thought I heard something about delicious pancakes.
I caught him! I caught that! Chat, that made me feel good.
Mona was the only one who was talking about a pancake. That meant Akechi'd already been in the metaverse by then.
And since he was lying to us about that, we assumed he had a hidden motive behind contacting us.
It seemed odd upon further thought. His reaction to my pancake comment was an honest one, after all.
We got lucky.
That said, we weren't so naive to overlook something like that. That's why we asked Futaba-chan to wiretap his phone.
I pretended to be interested in checking the phone out, but I was actually planting my app. My heart was pounding while I was doing it, though.
Even that ace detective could never have imagined a program being installed so quickly. Futaba's quirky nature proved to be a great help.
That was just an act!
Yeah, it looked real.
After a few days of listening, this confirmed his betrayal.
Then I'll guide the police into her palace and have them catch the Phantom Thieves in the act. That would be the only way to arrest them, given their methods. I'll deal with them after that. Let me see. We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that room, my task will be simple.
Is this for real?
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
So they plan to get rid of that guard from the beginning.
Well then, I will make the arrangements the day after the arrest. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his own life. When he does, you will become a great hero who saved Japan from evil. As will I, of course.
I knew he was acting strangely, but to think he was this far gone.
He's no ace detective. Akechi is the perpetrator behind the mental shutdown crimes.
On top of that, there's someone else commanding Akechi. Someone with great authority. So great that they can order an assassination in a police station. That's why we had to make a move before they did.
I see.
So we faked my death.
We baited Akechi into Sis's palace, making him dispose of our leader's fake, but think he killed him.
Can you elaborate on that in more detail? What exactly happened in my cognitive world?
We're sorry for using you without your permission. Your palace had all the conditions we needed.
What conditions?
First, we required a place inside the cognitive world that was the same as in reality.
Kamoshida's castle was the school.
That place is based on the real world after all. Anywhere that's not warped looks just like normal.
That's why nobody but the person who uses the nav even realizes they're in the metaverse.
Back with Kamoshida, we came in from the station without even noticing.
That brings back some memories.
You totally can't tell the difference if there ain't any distortions around.
We had already investigated Nijima-san's palace when Makoto brought the suggestion to us.
I was seriously impressed by that suggestion. To be honest, I didn't quite understand it, but I went along with it.
Makoto's sharp. Makoto is sharp.
Yeah, it's good we have her heading up our operations.
Makoto is normally so calm as well, but once her mind is set, she gets oddly impulsive.
Yeah,
I did have a bit of a rivalry forming with Akechi.
that's fair.
But I just couldn't contain myself anymore once you became a target, sis. The reason I joined the Phantom Thieves was to heal your heart, after all.
My own achievements were all that mattered to me. I was desperate. I wasn't myself at all. I'm sorry I couldn't see that.
That goes for the both of us.
We heard from Mako-chan that you were going to do the interrogation, Nijima-san.
And regarding its location, I take it you used the data from my laptop?
Oh yeah, we stole that.
I'm sorry.
Go on.
Sorry about that one, Sai.
There were two things we were able to confirm while we were checking the metaverse. First, our clothes didn't change when we were down in the interrogation room. Second, the scenery and details outside of the palace proper were the same as in the real world.
Once we heard that from Makoto, we secretly went to check it out without Akechi knowing.
There was also one more thing we absolutely needed to make this work. A perfect cognitive replica of him in the metaverse's interrogation room.
Since he had yet to be caught, though, there obviously wouldn't be anyone in that room.
Once we saw the casino guests and police officers, we were convinced this would work. They looked no different from actual living people.
After that, we just had to work our way into the palace like usual, while keeping Akechi in the dark.
Oh, don't trick the Phantom Thieves.
Everything went as planned up until we defeated Sis's shadow. However, it was then that we were met with a terrifying, unexpected police ambush. As a result, even though we managed to grab the treasure, we couldn't get it out of the metaverse. Except that was all an act. We had prepared an empty briefcase beforehand, and merely acted like we were taking the treasure. This was because we knew the police would be coming for us.
We made sure before the operation that the police would be waiting to ambush us. And just as expected, he totally took the bait.
Oh man, we are some sly dogs.
Him getting captured by the police went exactly how we planned it.
And I had been interrogating him with no knowledge of this. But how did you lure Akechi into this cognitive world's interrogation room?
Do you remember that phone I showed you?
All I needed were the coordinates.
Seems like she used this laptop to remotely access the metaverse. Asking her about it now would drag the conversation on too long. I should talk to her later.
Akechi disposed of the fake in the palace and left thinking he had been victorious. It must have been truly hilarious for our leader who sat idly in the real world's interrogation room. Surely he was acting quite cocky by himself in that quiet chamber.
So that's why you gave me your phone. I only took it because of what you told me.
It's a shame I didn't have the opportunity to see that for myself.
Sad I couldn't see
All
it
I
either.
could do was try to handle all the messages that started coming to me on his phone. Huh. So in other words, I've been to the metaverse, albeit for a brief moment.
In our experience, there is little danger when someone enters their own palace for so short a time.
That's the other reason we had him give it to you. We needed you to listen to Alibaba, deceive the guard, and ultimately aid in his escape. By having you head back to the interrogation room, we could return you to the real world as well.
I mean, I had to think of some way to keep you from running into Akechi mid-assassination.
Huh. Astounding.
We're not as dumb as you may think.
I hadn't the slightest idea that such a grand operation was taking place within me.
I'm so glad he was able to persuade you during the interrogation.
Yeah, thank God.
Even though we knew Akechi's plan, we were pretty worried about that part.
True.
Why is that?
Because Sai is,
Without Sis on our side, Futaba's plan and subsequent breakout would have never been possible. That persuasion was easily our greatest gamble. We couldn't consult Sis beforehand. It was absolutely the make or break moment of the entire plan.
Still, I'm surprised you could convince me in such a short time. Were you confident you could do it?
I don't remember. I was on drugs.
Understandable. Either way, I can't believe you went for such a risky idea.
If we could just tell you the true culprit's plan, I knew you'd realize the bigger picture. Realize that our leader was telling the truth, and that there was a greater evil to pursue.
As a result, we emerged victorious.
Then the reason you kept this a secret from me was so you could catch the true culprit, correct?
Correct.
Yes. Plus, you had lost control of yourself at the time.
This is stunning. All I can really do is laugh.
I've kind of figured out that you guys made Akechi kill a fake. But what did you do about the body?
Oh, it just disappeared.
The police never even checked it.
Huh?
They had a coroner working to ensure his death was reported as a suicide. That coroner didn't take one look at the scene and just passed along a falsified death certificate.
The bad guys have that much influence?
Yeah.
Murder in a police station would be reckless otherwise. We also knew of a possible conspirator.
Thanks to Futaba-chan's messages and the guard's demeanor, I eventually came to understand. And since the higher-ups at the police knew nothing of this, they were thrown into disarray. As a result, his suicide during imprisonment was reported on the news, just as Akechi planned.
And with that confusion, he was able to escape with Nijima-san's help.
I made sure nobody would check the morgue for his body, and thanks to that, nobody knows he survived.
Thinking back to the interrogation, though, I can't believe what they did to him.
Oh yeah, that was
His use
rough.
of violence and even drugs is utterly abnormal. If he had lost consciousness and hadn't been able to tell Sis about the phone, he would have died.
Yeah.
I'm truly glad you made it back safe.
I am too. It was close.
I almost became one of your assailants as well.
It still freaked me out when I saw the suicide on the news, though.
Yeah.
We made sure to live normal lives while he was being interrogated to avoid drawing any suspicion. Even with that, I couldn't help but worry for him in my heart.
Well, I knew right away that her plan worked out.
He did.
I wanted to believe, but considering what we were up against.
Ryuji's a bit on the dense and carefree side.
Can it, cat?
I had to be patient and avoid this place until things settled down. I finally feel relieved.
We knew he was alive, but it was difficult to not worry until we could confirm it in person.
Oh, God.
Now that I think about it, my interrogation was just a formality for the head commander. What a joke, letting me interrogate someone who was meant to die. They just wanted to avoid backlash. Very well. From here forward, I will do my utmost to assist you.
Hell yeah.
You saved me, after all.
That's reassuring to hear.
I'll do whatever I can to help too. Just let me know.
Alright, we're using LeBlanc as a base of operations.
Let's take a break for now, though. This old brain is pooped.
Alright, I'll help you in the kitchen, old man.
Oh, and feel free to use the first floor when you guys want to get together to talk. You'll need a hideout where you can be safe. Just say the word, and I'll close shop early.
Are you sure?
Wow.
This guy
Thanks,
can't
Sojiro.
breathe. Plus, you won't make much progress if people can hear you from downstairs. It's not like this place is the liveliest joint in town. It won't be a huge loss for me.
Ah, what a dude.
Let us accept his offer. What a great man.
He's a good dude. Oh my God. That, I thought I lost. Because why not?
That sounds familiar.
It's me, Akachi.
Enter.
We don't have Plot Man anymore.
That's the death certificate of the principal offender, correct? Is there a problem with it?
No, nothing in particular. More importantly, you've done well with regard to the prosecutors.
The cause of death for the SIU director has been settled as a stroke.
I had him work quite substantially on forging evidence. His loss should be mourned.
It was thanks to his efforts that I could enter the Phantom Thieves' interrogation room, too.
The SIU is in disarray with his death. I'll take my time choosing a successor after the elections.
At any rate, I'm now praised as a hero, and I owe it all to the Phantom Thieves.
All possible hindrances are now gone. There's no doubt that this election is mine.
Oh, there's one doubt, buddy. Hey, Shido. Fuck you.
And on to our next story, the snap election for the House of Representatives. Discussion is swirling around potential nominees as the deadline for candidacy announcement nears. Candidates will announce on the 23rd of this month, while voting will be held on the 18th of next.
Elections, huh? Don't matter to us. It's not like we can vote in them yet anyways.
Why don't we resume our conversation?
Well, the Phantom Thieves are back together. We can finally take it to Akechi and the bastard backing him.
Yes, we can.
Have you figured out who's being...
Akechi accidentally let that slip after the murder. He said, Shido-san.
Shido? Feels like I heard that somewhere.
Feels like I've heard that somewhere.
He is unmistakably a man of power if he has such strong connections to the police.
Shido? Could it be Masayoshi Shido?
Who? I believe he's a politician. Remember Ryuji? You said his speech was too loud.
Yeah, that's the one.
For real?
It's certainly possible that Shido is the mastermind.
Huh?
Do you have some kind of evidence?
Nothing material. However, there are various conditions which align with that possibility. First, he would profit from damage done to the current administration by the psychotic breakdowns. He's maintained a negative stance toward the Phantom Thieves and has gained tremendous popularity.
True.
On top of that, he'll most likely become the next Prime Minister if he wins this upcoming election.
No!
Did he set us up with that election in mind?
Apparently.
If he is behind all this, that would be in stark opposition to his honest public image.
So his current position and popularity is just him benefiting from the mental collapses.
Basically.
We'll make him have a change of heart, no matter what it takes.
You're right.
Mom.
Shido, huh?
What is the matter?
I had a feeling he was wrapped up in all this. Just based on the connections I had from my previous job.
We'll need that government info now.
The one who crushed Wakaba's research and confiscated her materials was probably Shido. From the moment Wakaba died, I had a hunch he was involved. But there wasn't anything I could do. So I chose to protect Futaba and went into hiding.
Why didn't you say that sooner?
Because we're in hiding, Futaba.
You guys would have definitely gone after him if I had.
Well, now we're going after him anyway.
He would have just killed all of you, no doubt. That's what he usually does to people who get in his way.
Originally, I was looking into the mental shutdown cases. It was then that I accidentally stumbled upon government research regarding psychotic breakdowns. So I tracked down the whereabouts of that research data and met with the associated parties. Boss was one of those parties. I would never have imagined all of this was connected. The mental shutdowns, psychotic breakdowns, Shido, and even the Phantom Thieves' actions.
Way back when, Shido kept saying he was going to be Prime Minister one day. Nobody believed him, though.
Jeez. The plot is thicker than Call Me Carson at this point. Goodness.
What's going to happen to this country if Shido becomes Prime Minister? What about the world?
The issue is simpler than that. This is nothing more than yet another selfish adult trying to impose his will on the public.
We gotta expose that rotten bastard!
Yeah, we'll do it like always.
One step at a time.
Masayoshi Shido, the guy running for Prime Minister. Got a hit! Well, duh. It ain't a surprise he has one.
Where would the location be?
What kind of things go through a politician's head?
I always think of dirty money and shady actions.
What does he do? And where? We don't got a clue about this guy's life.
His palace must be somewhere that politicians frequent. Any ideas?
Shoot, where? The Diet Building. The Diet Building makes sense.
We got a hit!
How arrogant must he be to see himself as the ruler of the Diet Building?
Our next target's the big shot politician Masayoshi Shido. We're gonna do this, right?
We have to.
Hell yeah!
We have to.
Nobody against it?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Of course.
He will be a worthy opponent.
A worthy opponent.
Let's win this together.
Time for revenge.
Then it's unanimous.
All we gotta do now is figure out what he thinks that Diet Building place is.
So that's the app that allowed me to enter the metaverse.
An old fart like me can't wrap his head around all this stuff.
We'll have to deal with this before Election Day, December 18th. That means we need it done by the 17th.
Oh, shoot. 20 days.
Let's hurry before they discover there's no body in the morgue.
Should we start tomorrow then? We can meet at the Diet Building after school.
That reminds me, what are you gonna do about school? Can't show up if you're supposed to be dead.
Ms. Kawakami said he went back home for family reasons.
That's what I told the school.
Don't let him find out you're alive then, alright? This whole thing would be for nothing.
What do you mean?
This operation had another purpose outside of escaping Akechi's clutches. Shido tried to place all the blame on the Phantom Thieves and deceive the public at the same time. He has ruined countless lives, and even made Goro Akechi, a student, assist him with assassinations. A mere change of heart is too lenient a sentence for such an abominable criminal.
We'll be making use of the police statement that the leader of the Phantom Thieves committed suicide. Our leader, who is presumed dead, will come out of hiding to deliver a grand statement. He'll say he has escaped prison, not committed suicide, and was in fact almost killed by a criminal.
Everyone's gonna flip.
You guys thought through all this stuff too?
We got some bright minds in the room.
We're intellectuals, you know.
I love that they had Ryuji deliver that line.
That's why you needed such a daring trick as getting captured and appearing to be killed. What frightening teenagers.
Well, we've seen some shit.
But the true battle has only just begun. We won the first round, but we must stay on our toes.
Yeah, this ain't the time to be celebrating.
These people tried to trap and kill us. There is no end to their inhuman, conniving nature. We will need to be prepared for whatever may come our way.
Whew.
I finally made it this far. It's already been 2.5 years since we met.
Back then, you earned the media's attention as a young politician who could rise up against bureaucracy. Because of that, those who wanted to preemptively deal with problems tried to tie you up in scandal.
To think I would fall for the ruse schemed by those decrepit fools in power. I recall that's when you came to me. You promoted yourself saying you had special powers. If it wasn't for the research on cognition that I dabbled in, I would have thought you insane.
I made those troublesome opponents psychotic, and erased any trace of that scandal.
Who'd think that tampering with a person's heart could trigger a psychotic lapse or mental shutdown? And when someone like that said he'd support me, I had suspected there'd be an ulterior motive.
It's because I sympathized with your aspiring ideology. I believed that your ideals needed to be achieved for the sake of the country's future.
Well, my faith in you was precisely why I pulled the plug on that research. I only need you using that power. It'd be troublesome if someone else uncovered how it works.
Wakaba Ishiki, was it? That researcher. She wouldn't have had to die if she just complied.
Any suspicions should be snubbed out. Even the smallest doubt must be severed at the root. After all, we had an active public prosecutor's office director on our side until recently.
Astounding, isn't it? To think the director himself often forged evidence to secure his promotion. He was quite surprised when you confronted him about it. He didn't know who leaked that information. Well, I got that out of his shadow, so technically speaking, he did it himself.
This country's affairs have become stagnant. The political world is filled with old men who only act to preserve their own vested interests. The general public has forsaken such political affairs and don't even bother. Only ruin awaits us.
I must agree.
There's no need to be ruined along with such incompetent fools. I will lead this country to its revival. Those who get in the way must be eliminated at times. That's the correct way to use the metaverse.
Still, it would stand out if there were continuous deaths and scandals with your political rivals. Which is why I made them suspects. Prosecute the targets that I turn psychotic, and solve them as cases unrelated to you. And thus, the charismatic ace detective was born.
Thanks to your efforts, my clean image remains untarnished, and I've monopolized public opinion. Once I gained public sentiment, collaborators from all sectors began approaching me on their own. The police were no exception. With their management in my pocket, keeping them in check was easy.
Oh, man.
When the Phantom Thieves emerged, I thought things might become somewhat troublesome.
And they were just brats once we looked into it. All we needed to do was lay the blame on them.
When you told me that, I knew then that you were the better man.
Their popularity was a bit beyond my expectations. But flipping it made the negative press stronger. After that, all I had to do was openly berate them. I've been gaining more supporters since. The current administration is dead with ongoing scandals. Never mind the fact that they're my doing. Even the government parties have begun splitting up, and they're dissolving just as planned. The time has finally come. Just a little more, and I will take the seat of Prime Minister. However, inauguration isn't my goal. That's when everything truly begins. I'll make this country rich for the sake of its selfish and ignorant masses who can only rely on others.
In other words, you're creating a powerful country that can compete with the world.
The public resonates with my ideals and follows me. And for that, some sacrifices can't be avoided. That is my duty as the chosen one. Your assistance has been very influential in making my plans proceed smoothly. When I become Prime Minister, I'll grant whatever wish you want.
With this most recent case, my name has become known across the country, perhaps even the world. Surely my story will be passed down as a hero who won against monsters that could control people's hearts. I believe I'll lay low and devote myself to my studies.
I suppose with your age, you wouldn't come up with debauched desires.
I am thinking about the future, though.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Fuck Akechi.
Guess you won't be going to school for a while. Don't worry about it. This'll be a breeze compared to what we've had to face so far. And we'll have all the time to come up with the plans together. To be perfectly honest, I don't really care what happens to Shido, one way or the other. But when I consider the fact that he's your enemy, I naturally think he's my enemy as well. I'm going to stay with you until the very end.
Heck yeah.
Well, how do I put this?
Looks like things have finally settled down. Life's gonna get real busy for you starting tomorrow, right? Get some rest.
Well then.
Chief's right. Let's hit the hay.
Yeah.
By the way, police report on your death isn't gonna show up at your school. No need to worry. Seems Prosecutor Nijima worked out some kind of deal with the higher-ups or something. I mean, they haven't even said anything to me, even. As long as you stay quiet, you'll be fine. I guess if they reported your death now, they'd basically be saying you were a phantom thief. You can't really go announcing what the phantom thieves are, so I'm sure they'll avoid that.
Nice.
You really did a great job. You should take it easy today.
Well,
That reminds me, your relationship with Akechi unexpectedly grew stronger, didn't it? Even though Akechi was talking to the fake you at the time.
That's true.
Akechi met the cognitive you in the palace. I don't know what he said to that version of you in there. We should make use of this. And if nothing else, it shows our operation was a smashing success. Remember how I hijacked your phone during the school trip? That kinda came in handy.
How so?
Well, remember how I put that wiretap app in Akechi's phone? Basically, they let me see GPS info for the two phones, yours and his. Now, what could I do with that info? I'd be able to tell the precise moment Sai Nijima, who had your phone, ran into Akechi. That's when I saw my chance. And Beat sent the signal to activate the metaverse navigator. But there was the chance that they'd just pass each other without saying a single word. That's why we needed you to tell Sai Nijima to show the phone to Akechi. This plan still surprises me, no matter how many times I hear it. Still, I can just directly hack into the metaverse nav. It's a mysterious app after all. But you know how it has that bookmark function? All you have to do is push the button. Making the phone think that he was pushing that button was totally pretty good, huh?
I'm gonna head back then.
I'm gonna head home. Go to bed, alright? Holy exposition. Apparently Akechi arrested the leader of the Phantom Thieves. He's a hero. I'm so glad Akechi's back. I hope they can catch the rest of the Phantom Thieves too. It's really amazing. Phew. If only you knew. Phew. There's no point in even having an election. Shido's gonna win. Of course, he's the only reliable politician there is. Plus, the current governor has been getting wrapped up in scandal after scandal. Even more importantly, there's an aura about him. Like, he can fix whatever problems we have. Honestly, it doesn't really matter to me who does it. I just want to see our society back on track. Especially after it turned out those Phantom Thieves were nothing more than scum in the end. We'll show you. We'll show all of you. I heard you went home, so I announced it during homeroom. Are you okay? I am. You're alive? The news reporting you committed suicide. Call me when you can. I'm so confused. But as long as you're safe, don't worry about school. Just take care of yourself. Heart. Ah, Kawakami. We love you, Kawakami. It's true that the leader of the Phantom Thieves died? How could the police let him commit suicide in jail? They need to get their shit together. Quiet down, you're in class. Break's been over for quite some time now. I swear, you're like monkeys in the zoo, huh? Oh yeah, I received word from Why Not's family that I'll be absent for a bit. Jeez, what do you people think school is, anyway? It's almost time. Hey, it can't be true, can it? Please tell me you're okay. I'm all good. Oh, thank God you're safe. That suicide report was all over the news, and Miss Kawakami said you went back to your hometown. I was honestly worried about contacting you. Even Sakamoto was dodging the questions when I tried to ask him. Don't worry, I won't tell anyone. By the way, fan site was really a mess right now, but I'll keep supporting you from the shadows. Good luck. You don't need to worry about it in here. Try not to do anything to draw attention. Anyways, today's a day off, so eat your curry and take it easy. Take your time with it, too. It's not like any customers are going to be showing up.
Okay.
Let's try and think of a keyword once the Chief Curry has energized you. Have you guys figured out the keyword to Shido's palace yet? Tried all sorts of stuff. No luck so far. It is hard to understand the thought process of a criminal mastermind like him. You know, I've been wondering if he's been behind all those mental shutdowns. Doesn't that mean that all the weird accidents from these past few years were his fault? Like that subway accident back in April? Now that you mention it, that accident lost the Minister of Transport his job. Wait, are you trying to say Shido caused that accident? But it's the subway! Does he not care about innocent lives? This man seems to be truly unbelievable. Suppose there are still tons of victims from that in the hospital even now. Masayoshi Shido. How many has he killed over the years? How could we not ever understand what goes on in the mind of such a horrible man? Hey, wouldn't it be faster if we just got there and tried to think about it on site? Let's try that. If we're gonna go, I'd like because Kun to join, but will that be okay? Once we spot him there? We'll probably figure out the keyword in no time once we're there. Plus, I can throw off anyone who trails us with my blazing speed. Alright, let's have because Kun join us then. Remember though, we're going with the intent of not being seen. Okay. Well, let's meet in front of the Diet Building and force that bastard's palace open. Alright, let's head to the Diet Building. Make sure you aren't discovered, okay? Keywords.
What is it?
You going out? That's the plan. You gotta be kidding me. You realize you're done for if you get caught, right? Sheesh, the stunts you pull sometimes. Just don't stay out too late.
Akechi isn't here.
Let's begin at once. Police cars are making rounds, so we can't stay here too long. We already have Masayoshi Shido and Diet Building.
All we need is what he thinks of this place.
Maybe Mount Fuji, since it's the highest place in the country?
No.
What about a mansion?
Since he's going to subjugate everyone as Prime Minister, perhaps a school?
What about an arena, like the Colosseum?
Imperial Palace?
It's no good.
I thought we would have gained entry by now. Maybe we shouldn't have called you here.
Hey, you think he's guarding his whole palace with a barrier? Shido stole the cognitive science research, right? Well, maybe it had some special move written in it.
Is that even possible?
Who knows? I've got no idea.
We have no clue.
There was nothing like that in the notes I saw.
Anyways, what kind of person is Shido? I can't figure him out.
I did some light research on him last night, but I couldn't get a grasp on the type of man he is.
There's people arguing.
That man over there is probably a legislator, right? I'll try asking him.
Okay, on.
Excuse me. I'm a member of the newspaper club at my high school. May I speak with you for a moment?
Show off those acting skills.
What kind of person is Representative Shido? What's he think about the national diet?
His stance is dedication for country. It's how he's garnered everyone's trust. He's an admirable man of action, with a first-class determination. I'd say he's a model politician. I believe that he'll help create a wonderful future in which young adults like you can live in ease.
An exemplary answer. It makes sense he wouldn't tell teenagers anything unnecessary.
Yeah, that makes sense. Love.
Look over there. He's on a walkie-talkie.
Wait, is it about us?
That doesn't look good.
We should leave at once. Tomorrow's the day off, so let's have an early strategy meeting. Meet at LeBlanc, okay? We should all think about this tonight.
Trying to hit a save point.
The criminals calling themselves the Phantom Thieves are no more. However, I believe that this country's citizens are still living their days in anxiety. These scandals only increase our distrust of the current government. As a citizen myself, I am enraged.
Look who's talking.
What does it mean to be a politician with responsibility? Working toward personal gain without consideration of the country is outrageous.
The election's public notification is tomorrow. No matter where I go, people are cheering for Shido.
Everyone's being deceived so easily.
Phone's going off. Tried looking Shido's interviews up online. They all sound so goddamn fake. I checked out his profile as well, but I couldn't find much outside of his title and education. He's currently 53 years old, and he's gone from being a Metropolitan Assemblyman to a representative. Though he is a cabinet member, he split from the ruling party to form the United Future Party.
Shido's a cabinet minister? For real? He was specially appointed to the position. That's his current title.
Apparently, he also won a contest for people who most likely... Apparently, he also won a contest for who people would most like to have as their boss.
Even the news sites write about him as though he's assured to become Prime Minister. If only we could find out the meaning behind Shido's words.
In order to save this country that has been tainted by villains, social reform is essential.
Ugh.
Shit, what's his palace?
What's with all that love for Shido? No one knows the truth about him. It still creeps me out.
Let's do it.
Alright, chat. That was a roller coaster, if I have ever seen one. Holy crap. We are going to save it off here for the night. I want to thank everybody who came out. Tomorrow is Monday, which means it is my break night. However, I will be back on maybe Wednesday. It depends. This is my finals week, but that also means this is my last week, and I'm planning on maybe doing a 12-hour stream as soon as finals for me are done. And we'll see if that comes to fruition or not, but that is currently the plan. I want to thank everybody who came out tonight. Chat, you guys were amazing. I love you all so much. Yeah, peace out. Love you guys.